to The Fate Spinner, a Witcher actual play by Hallowed Haven Studios. Previously on Fate Spinner, the monster on the tail of Vellis and Hazel is made of bones and magic, only to be swiftly dispatched by our man-at-arms while on horseback. Meanwhile, I went across the border of the town into the forest and found the burial site of the Greyburns. Inside, I was surrounded by darkness with my own folly, not bringing a torch inside. As I went further down into the tomb, I encountered a statue of one Bannon Greyburn, and his late companion, a grave hag. It took a bit of time and a few more ambush attacks than I would care to admit. But eventually she was dispatched, and the girl that I came for was released from some black webbings that were from the grave hag, trying to turn her and form her into her own coven of grave hags. On my way back to town, Hazel and Vellis brought the news of the monster and death of Alyssa's brother, Cedric Greyburn. When Hazel left the company of Vellis, he went to the seamstress to talk to her more about his missing girl, and found that she had died with a gem in her hand, and went to investigate it, and discovered in unfortunate circumstances that it was a poisonous gem via contact. By the time he made it to the infirmary, I had made my way into town, and a few minutes after Hazel laying down, I burst into the apothecary and laid the girl on the table to be healed.
Hi, I'm Overthinker, and I'll be playing Vellis Vhal, the merchant.
Hi there, I'm Stabbykins. I'll be playing Hazel Renfield, the human man-at-arms.
Hi, I am Vironz. I am playing Rennen Cigon of Etolia, the human witcher.
And hello, everyone. I'm Grizz, and I will be the Master of Ceremonies, the GM, the Storyteller for this evening. Hello, players.
Hello.
Hello.
It has been quite the little adventure we've had. A lot of ups and downs, left and rights. But maybe we're nearing the end of a mystery, even though we seem to be digging up a lot more as we're going through this. When we last left off, everyone had managed to, miraculously, with the space-time continuum, just allowing it all to happen at once, like I can control it or something weird. Everyone is currently at the apothecary. Hazel was almost killed by a magical poison gem of some kind, but he was managed to be pulled from the jaws of death and is currently resting at the apothecary. And Vellis and Rennen are outside that same apothecary after they were shooed away, so the apothecary and Kana, his assistant, could work on our little mysterious redhead friend, Srana. At this time, I'm going to say it's been like maybe 5 or so minutes after the end of last session, so people have had a bit time to calm down, germinate, maybe get some water, who knows. But the moon is full, and Vellis, you are currently the only one who can see the faint glowing blue threads that seem to be going through the back of the moon and leading down into Bannockburn as the moon illuminates the entirety of this beautiful little town. So, we are going to start with, we're going to start with a scene of total blackness. And it's going to, there's like a pinprick in the far distance, and it's going to light up very slowly and pull away. And it's going to open into a very old memory. Hazel, can you tell us about the first time you met Isdola?
Oh, it was about 3 summers ago. He was fairly seasoned in his mercenary work. Ever since his family all got locked up and he had to find an alternative means of both funding his survival and his hobbies. This was the first major contract that he had managed to grab in the course of making a name for himself as a man-at-arms, as someone who could wield a large two-handed blade with a decent amount of finesse.
So what happened?
Well, he met her and basically took up being her bodyguard for a time. Really just kind of accompanying her to town, keeping an eye on her surroundings, just kind of keeping a watch over things and trying not to let himself get too attached. But time does have a funny way of working on certain feelings.
When would you say you first felt actual love for her at this point?
I would say it would have been the first winter that he had spent with her. At this point, he had largely grown more accustomed to the cold. Now that he kind of didn't have much of a place to call home, having been living largely on the road up to that point, and getting to sit next to a warm, crackling hearth, listening to her talk about not much in particular, or whatever woes she had on her mind, or whatever stories were brimming within her head. Watching the fire reflect in her eyes. I think that's probably when he fell.
Remember that moment crystal clear. Every smell, the way your clothes sat on you, the way you were sitting back and just watching, and everything just kind of clicked into place. You feel a burning in the center of your chest. It hurts. It feels like something's trying to pull away at you. Something vital, something you don't want to lose. And you feel the edges of this memory blur. Someone's putting a thin veil over it.
Am I
and you hear
able
that same voice again. Sorry, dramatic pauses are my thing. I can't help it. And you hear that same voice, the one that was mocking you. I'll take everything away from you if you don't stay away from her and us. And with that, you wake up. You're on your back. You see the familiar herbs of the apothecary waving above you from the ceiling. And your entire chest burns. Your veins feel like 1,000 pins and needles are going through them. And like the right half of your body is just covered in slick sweat, and you could just kind of feel like foam coming up and out of your mouth as you just cough it up onto yourself as you're lying there.
Good. I'm alive. Oh.
Yes, you're alive. I was gonna let you die like that. And you just see Scodul's bushy orange brows, long beard, just poke its head directly over your eyes, like, yes, you're gonna recover nicely.
You have to stop doing that. Oh.
Last time I've done it. Come now. They like slightly taps you on the chin. Come on, sit up. You want to choke on your own vomit?
He slowly hauls himself up, trying to fight against that sensation of fatigue, of the burning crackle of nerve pain running up and down his body.
All right, then, open up your mouth. And, he's an apothecary. He's not one for gentle treatment, but Scudgel just roughly grabs your nose, tilts your head back, and just shoves a bottle into your mouth. And you just feel this thick, chalky, slimy, viscous fluid just slide down the back of your throat. And he puts the bottle down and shuts your mouth to swallow, 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 swallow it, swallow it, swallow. I'm not letting you breathe until you do. There it is. There it is. Excellent job. All right, now swing your legs over the edge of the table. All right, and lean over. Lean over. And you lean and you just see a bucket right there. He's like, all right, now, remember, I'm saving your life. And he just slaps you in the small of your vac and you just vomit directly into the bucket.
Oh my god.
You just feel that same like swirl around your stomach and then just come up and you vomit. Here's the odd part. It feels almost amazing. You just feel that same burning in you just get sucked up with it, as if everything bad in you just gets pulled into that one motion, and it honestly feels like you're just exhaling like a whole lung full of smoke as this like green like the same viscous fluid, but now like a deep sickly green, the same color as the gem you were holding, just how unfortunately very slowly slides out of your mouth and lands in the bucket. There it is. Should be right as right now.
I think I feel pretty decent. Oh, what the hell is that?
Oh, that's at least, you see him like ponder down towards the bucket, 60% of all the poison that's in your veins. Or was. A very good mixture. Add a little special something of my own in there, if you didn't mind. I hope you didn't. I say it's totally fine. Don't ask where I got it. It seemed like it's like pat her away.
Okay.
So, you are no longer poisoned.
Awesome.
And you heal 20 hit points.
That is fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you feel terrible, but you're good. It's like you had a flu shot. You feel horrible. You're fine. You feel terrible. But as you look down at yourself and everything like that, they did just like kind of like open up your shirt to like let you just like, you feel sweat going down you, but you kind of feel like at some point maybe we're almost steaming. You can't tell because your body temperature went so high, but as you look down across yourself, you have over your right hand just this complete utter black mark over your entire palm and the bottoms of those fingers. It looks like you dipped your hand in some ink and pulled it out and just let it stay there, and as you touch your hand it just feels like skin.
I kind of like gently prod and squeeze the affected area. Does it still like hurt, or
you can't feel anything coming from that palm?
Oh.
And Scott Joe like potters back over. Yes, that was Kanna's work. You didn't have any skin on there a short while ago. Unfortunately, she can't reattach some things, so that's just a skin. It's not necessarily yours. That wasn't healing. It's more like a replacement.
I see. Till try and like move the individual fingers, kind of test his dexterity.
Feels good, even better than before, honestly.
I must say, this is actually quite fine work.
Mm-hmm. Oh, a big fat one. And he gestures over to Kanna, but you see her just like still, well, actually you see her over your redheaded friend, who is now back. You didn't even know that had occurred because you were passed out. You were dead to the world. But you see Kanna, but she's like looks exhausted, like she's like kind of panting, but she still has her hands over the top of your friend's chest, and they're just gently holding a golden color, but she clearly, this little like teenage girl, looks exhausted. And you see Scott will like frown a bit, but oh, she won't listen to me if I tell her no. All right, well, get up.
He hops up onto his feet.
There you are. Now, and he hands you like a linen cloth. All right, wipe off all of that sweat. Probably take a bath a bit later. Drink your fluids. If you have any alcohol for a month, you'll die.
Oh, well, all right. It's a good thing I'm quite partial to tea.
You see him lean up close and squint at you, like looking you up and down. No, you're just as gullible as before, so you didn't change much. No, I'm kidding. You can have alcohol. Just drink water for a day or two, and you should be okay.
Why do you do this?
Because you make it easy, and I have a penchant for fucking with people.
Yes, I'm talking to what I assume is a medical expert. You're an apothecarian, for God's sake.
Expert?
You are an expert, right?
Glad you're feeling better. Now then, claps you on the back again. Out the door you go. I have to make room for these other two. And you see him point. The same gentleman you had saved the day before, the three of them, are on cots that were directly beside the table you were apparently lying on. They all look white as a sheet, and they are still babbling, staring at the ceiling, foam coming out of their mouths, their eyes rolled in the back of their heads. And you are reminded one more time that you could have shared the same fate had you not lucked out, or had a pretty decent compatriot in Vellis.
I appreciate you and Anna's hard work in saving my life. What of the others there, and of Srana? What of their conditions?
Well, they had almost their soul scared out of them, and she was almost turned into a grave hag. So they're not doing great.
Oh, right. That sounds pretty grim. I imagine things have not gotten much better without my presence outside. I have to be getting going
like 10
then.
minutes, I'm sure. Yeah, it's been 10 minutes. I'm sure it's fine.
Oh,
go on. Go on. Go on.
Right.
I'll charge you later.
And yeah, he'll kind of like settle back into his boots and picking up his claymore, he is going to head on out.
You don't see your sword anymore.
He squints a little. Where's my blade?
You didn't have it with you.
Oh, shit. All right, well, looks like I have to make a pick this up then. Thank you. Actually, wait, he's gonna fucking insight that for a change.
Sure, yeah.
Roll my human perception.
This extremely quirky, off-putting, and quite frankly, insane individual seems to be just being straight up with you. No, he just saved your life. Why would we lie about sword, right?
Right. Okay. Well, just so you're aware, that was my only defense against certain death and a 2-story skeleton. So, if you do see it, please let me know. And
sounds like one of my old flames, honestly. Go. I have things to do, and you're not one of them.
He shakes his head, and he's gonna head out.
Yeah. Velis, Rennen.
That makes the second time you sounded like one of his ex-girlfriends.
Hey-o. You see Hazel, still very, like, almost sickly red, but looking a bit better, kind of sweaty, a little off-kilter as he's walking around, walk out of the apothecary building.
Well, that's not bad. Pretty sure I wouldn't be seeing you on your feet for a little while longer.
I was fairly certain I was going to be out for a good while too, but apparently he does work some wonders. Him and Kana.
You're lucky to be alive.
Indeed, though I think I've run into a bit of a situation. My blade appears to have been misplaced or dropped. Did either of you see me walk in with it?
Did we?
Renan's gonna look to Vellis.
He did not walk in with his blade.
Well now, lad. Where did you see it last?
Where were you last?
Well, the seamstress, where I picked up that damned gem.
I'll wager about 5 coin on that, 5 crowns, that it's there.
I'm fairly confident it's there as well. Although, if you wouldn't mind the quick stop over there, I would certainly like to reclaim it while accompanied, lest fate do something else equally fucked up.
We do all need to catch up about our adventures.
Right. Let's do as we walk.
Walk and talk.
Yes. I fought a grave hag.
You must have been the one to retrieve Strana then, yes?
Yeah.
And would you say she was in grave danger?
Oh,
I don't get it.
OT?
Mm-hmm.
Do me a solid. That's 5 improvement points. They're yours. Take them.
Oh, what the?
No one made the
shit.
joke. No one made the joke last session. I was waiting. I was like, man, my poor punny heart. No one said it yet.
I'm not a jokester. Rennen's not
No.
a jokester.
But jokes
mean,
about
if you're gonna-
dying horribly, that's right up Vellis's alley.
It's very true.
Yeah. Proceed.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
I
yeah.
guess I can't judge you too badly. That skeleton had a bone to pick with me.
I don't get it.
And that is part of why it's funny. But you killed the beast?
Yeah.
Yes.
She's dead. Oh, were you talking about the skeleton?
To Rennen, talking to Rennen.
Okay.
I know
Yeah.
we killed the other one.
Yeah, she's dead. Unfortunately, she already made her magic circle. But since I am of the most extreme intelligence, I didn't bring a torch.
Forgive me, your comment about intelligence, were you being sarcastic?
Did I not do it correctly?
The words were right, but I think discussing tone, I think, would be a longer conversation than we have time for.
It was something my girl and I never really got to talk about before.
Jesus.
But the borders of the town are a very legitimate prospect to be worried about. I've discovered I had trouble leaving.
So.
You, and I said this last session, would not bring that up.
Oh, never mind. Retcon. Blah, 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 blah.
Right.
It felt odd to leave, but it
Yeah.
wouldn't be. You wouldn't warn people about it.
Yeah.
There you go.
It felt odd to leave the town, but when I got to the Greyburn tomb, mausoleum, burial site, whatever you want to call it, there the grave hag was. So it's unmaintained.
Well, that's interesting.
But
I expect
I
we'll be
will
making a
admit-
visit there again quite soon.
well, I'll admit it is good to be back, especially around both of you.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Squints a little bit.
Yeah, insight check.
Mhm. By all means, friends.
We
Mhm.
both just stop in our tracks and like, was that a nice thing he just said?
Swear, if one of you crit fails, I really want you to call him out on this. He's being genuine.
Oh no, okay. So this is what you
Okay.
pick up on, everybody. He is being genuine. Here's the thing, though.
Weird.
The nice being back. It's not just seeing you guys. Being back in Bannockburn, as far as Rennen is concerned, is a genuine relief. It's like the actual feeling of being back home to him.
Quick reminder, Grizz. How long have we been here for?
days?
About 2.5 days. Mhm.
Yeah, it's kind of that's kind of a bit of an odd remark.
Yeah. And like he had trouble leaving the town too. He didn't want to go, but he made his way. But like, that's odd too.
Interesting. Right. Well, on our end of things, Master Hazel, do you want to relay the short version of our adventures?
And now we cue Rackety Sax while he begins his story.
Don't fucking do that to me, man.
Well, actually, Vellis, if I remember correctly, you told me you fought a skeleton. That was huge. That's kind of all I need to know.
Right.
What I'm more interested in is how you got poisoned. Or wound up on the table, I should say.
Well, it was actually of the same origin. The supposed Lord of Cavedwin that swept up my object of heart, so to say. Apparently
Your woman.
he is... Yes. Apparently this individual is a mage and a necromancer, one capable of making a building-sized skeleton that can scream the souls out of people. So, apparently that's what I have to contend with.
I think it's very safe to say that the necromancer part instantly causes Rennen to tense up very noticeably.
Fair? No?
Right, and you found this poisonous thing in there, and he points to the clothier's place, which we have arrived at.
Yeah, I would say maybe we've arrived at it now.
Wait, say again?
Have we arrived at the seamstress clothier's place?
Yeah, he's sitting at the door.
Yeah. We'll go in. Rennen will be the first one to go in.
Yeah, you see that the door was like kicked in off its hinges and then
that doesn't
off.
Yeah, doesn't change the thing for Rennen. He's acting like this is like just another Tuesday.
Yeah, there's a body on the floor.
Did you kill her?
Yes. No. She was holding.
By the way,
she was holding the gem, which looked similar to the one that Vellis and I had pulled out of the muck from that skeleton. I believed it was a similar communication device of sorts, but
Do you have the gem from the skeleton monster?
Assuming it hasn't already broken apart, the apothecarian will likely have it.
Remind me, the ones from the skeleton did shatter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that one. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what Rennen was asking, is like the one from the skeleton.
Oh, no, sorry. The one from the skeleton, I'm pretty sure that one kind of got busty and, well...
There were two, actually, I think. One I managed to shatter with me cleaver here as a means to end the beast permanently. The other we pulled out and I believe Master Hazel held it to us when you first heard the voice, yes?
Yes, that's right.
So they're
And then
both
it shattered. Yes.
Well,
Or make
maybe
for
the
a
one that
diamond
killed...
then.
Yeah, maybe the one that, I guess, killed this lady. And Rennen will just kind of lightly kick her with his boot, just as an indication. He's not going to actually try to damage her or anything. We can only hope that one's not shattered.
Mm-hmm.
Rennen's going to look around. Is the Hazel's sword in here?
You can roll and see, yeah. Damn.
Oh, he's gonna look too, because it's a sword and he kind of needs that to
I'm
live.
going to assume it's awareness.
Yeah, I would definitely like to go through this place and look for suspicious shits.
Oh, you probably should have rolled awareness. Whoopsie doodle.
No, that's fine. Right. So...
Near 40.
Oh, yes, I got the best roll.
27. Hot damn.
Yeah, I crit.
Yeah.
Does that mean I'm going to do well the rest of the session? Fuck no.
Actually,
I see.
request.
Yes?
Can I roll business instead to go through her records and see if she was getting paid by anybody?
He does not have any records, no. You can tell what I was with 14. She doesn't have any records.
Alright.
Yeah, you're... Some places in the continent are that forward thinking. She doesn't need records. If someone wants a bundle of cloth, they're getting it. No one's gonna fucking tax her.
Bloody backwater business. Bullshit.
She's working from home. Damn. These fucking streamers nowadays. All right. All right. So, Vellis, this is as far as you can tell from a business standpoint, very well kept. Everything is very neat, organized. All of the dyes and stuff like that are carefully maintained. All the cloth was carefully dried, and you can see there's even sections that she puts aside for winter storage and stuff like that. And even her cupboards for food and just basic day-to-day necessities are very well taken care of. You don't find anything necessarily. Hazel. While very neat with a human perception, this it feels erratic in a sense. I mean, you didn't mean to roll, but I'm just gonna give it to you anyway. This seemed like there are things askew in odd places. And for a place that looks very neat, it does seem like for the past little while or so, maybe the past day or two, definitely seems like she let loose a little bit with some of her daily routine, like she was a little frazzled by something. Rennen.
Yes.
27. You didn't have to fucking respond. With the 27, as you're looking around, you do see the same things that Vellis sees. Off to you're standing in like kind of like the center room where she had like the fireplace, the pot and everything, little seating area with like she had a tea kettle and stuff like that with somebody else, maybe Hazel a couple of days ago, that's still there. Obviously it's really clearly cold. The fireplace still has some embers glowing. But you're looking around the building, the 27, isn't this too small? Yeah. Like, you're actually, like, looking around the place. It feels too small for what you actually notice from the outside of the building. And you start, like, taking a look at the walls and just how everything's situated. And with those Witcher eyes of yours, there's a weird split gap between the shelving she has all her dyes on and the wall. And you kind of push against the wall and try to, like, move the actual shelf, but the actual wall moves. Like the whole like wood panel just goes off to the side, and you see a actual like alcove that you couldn't see before behind all of that as you're moving the actual wall piece away, and it's dark inside.
Somebody
There's
give me a
something.
torch, please.
There's not. What the fuck?
Rennen's not going to move, and he's not making the same mistake as he did last time.
There, you can restart the fireplace and maybe make a torch that way. She has some candles that are unlit. Fucking.
Ooh. Hang on.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, I didn't do my inventory.
Okay.
No, none of you
Yeah,
did.
I'll
Grab her later.
Don't worry about it. You dig around the house and stuff like that. You manage to get the fire going and get a good sized torch going from a bunch of the cloth that she has around, and you take a peek inside.
Yes.
It is a very what seems to have been a very well organized office area. You see a very ornate desk, far more ornate than anything else in the actual room. There are two bookshelves on either side with various tomes of a few different languages, but they're just from all over the continent, it seems, and various things. The actual desk has like stacks of papers. You can see an open book that seems to be a journal, or maybe just a kind of records thing that she was keeping notes of. You see different vials and bits of reagents or different sorts of alchemies and stuff like that on the desk. And a few of the actual desk drawers are open. And you can see more materials, books, quills. This is a office of someone who dabbles in alchemy, as far as you can tell.
Interesting. Rennen has a very sick smile on his face at the moment.
Looks like somebody took an interest in competing business.
It's not a competing business.
You don't think our
Apothecaries
local
are
alchemist would have wanted to know about this?
our local alchemist, as far as I'm aware, is the apothecary, and they're not an alchemist. We've now learned they're a mage, and Scodule might have magical tendencies without being a full outright mage.
And when did we learn that?
Shrugging off a spell that I cast, and we know that his employee is a mage who might be helping him. So either he supports mages and employs one who protects him very strongly, or he has magical tendencies himself. Not strong magic, but some. And there's a difference between that and alchemy.
Cool. While you're having this conversation, Hazel, what are you doing?
I'm looking for my fucking sword, man.
I like how that's what we all rolled awareness for, and we didn't, and no one went, oh, hey, there's the sword.
Yeah, it's not in here.
What the fuck?
All right. Oh, I am. This is not a good night. This is really turning out to be a not great night. Where the fuck is my sword?
It's like pacing around and like turning over some of the furniture, like looking around corners just to make sure like he didn't prop it up against anything.
Cool. While he's doing that, what are you both doing while you're in this office? Are you taking a look around, doing some digging?
I'm actually, anything that I can identify as a poison, I'm actually going to take and keep.
I'm looking for letters. Communique that you would have wanted to keep private.
Both roll awareness.
Cool. If need be, as stupid as this sounds, I will taste test every single one if I have to.
Sure.
Ooh.
Cool. So no. Vellis sees you taste test a poison and goes, well, that's all I can think about now.
Yeah. You do not find any letters, unfortunately. That was a pretty decent fumble, actually. Goddamn. That's unfortunate. Rennen, there are no poisons in this room.
He's sad.
Down, Witcher, down. What you do find are a series of correspondence. A lot of the reagents in here are more like baby's first potion making, like she was trying to learn. A lot of the books and stuff like that are philosophy, different like concepts behind the actual making of various potions, but some of it's pretty advanced, and if you didn't have a good teacher, you probably wouldn't get very far. The journal you see is like various attempts and failures. Maybe she was practicing a few things, but it just wasn't working out the way she wanted. You do see a series of correspondence. There are letters written, but not by her. You see various letters of individuals coming into Bannockburn to different family members. Like you have a father writing to his daughter, you have a husband writing to his wife, a brother to his sister. Roll deduction for me, please.
Deduction? Oh, hey, I actually have that as a skill. We haven't used it, so I haven't thought about it.
You used it like 3 times last session. I don't know.
Deduction? I don't think I used deduction.
I did.
A collective we.
Oh, collective. Sorry.
1 second. Yep. Yeah, and what'd you get? Sorry, I was reading my notes. 17. Cool.
17,
They are letters in response to letters being sent to them, like asking for details about what's life like in Bannockburn. How long have you been there? Can you like give us more details? I'll try to visit when I can, but I'm not sure when I'm gonna be able to make it. I hope you're doing well. I haven't seen you in a long time. But the common thread between all of these letters is these people haven't seen these daughters, wives, girlfriends, or whatever in many years, but suddenly, for little or no reason, received a letter back inviting them to come to Bannockburn.
Vellis, come look at this.
Right. Sorry, what have you found?
These letters, it's, they're trying to invite more people. I mean, notice they didn't have any response for a while, and then they get a response inviting them into town.
Odd.
So...
commonality between those invited. I mean, wives and daughters, is it mostly women?
Yeah, from what I can tell so far. Now we only have, as far as we can tell, one leader of the town and another sibling with a leader of the town.
So both of you, just roll me d20s. Cool. All right, Vellis, this is what Hazel went through.
Someone's intentionally lured our boy into this place with the promise of lost love. And then, do you suppose they all fell victim to monsters? Do you think some of them are still here?
Well, you would know best. You're the one who's actually connected with townspeople. Meanwhile, all I've done is cause trouble. Does he recognize any of the names? Like, I guess I should...
Yeah, have I met any of these people?
No,
anyone
as
that
far
I
as you can tell.
All right.
They seem to be queries about, like, I might come, I'm not sure, is everything okay? You're not getting a lot of energy that they're going to go visit.
Interesting.
Like, yeah.
So these letters have been trying to lure people here, and Hazel's the first one who took the bait, or close to it, the first one.
You know...
The common thread seems to be, between what you guys are, like, sussing out, is that the women who come here are like, here, this is where I am now, and I'm doing okay. But then they're gone because there's not that many women walking around this town, right? Like, there are families here already established. Like happy families running around and everywhere, but these seem to be single women in this town that went, everything's going really well. But you don't know the contents of the letters they sent out, right? But you do know they're like, I just want to see how you were, how everything's going. Things are going well for me. You're getting back. But that's what Hazel went through, was that suddenly Isadora went, I should contact Hazel, let him know how I'm doing. And now she's kind of being held captive by a mad necromancer. So,
Right.
That's a thing.
Well, this all stinks to me.
Put it on a t-shirt.
I don't quite understand why someone would go to all this effort yet.
Somebody was either kidnapping or... I truly have no idea.
It does seem as if someone... Do you think someone put them up to it? Reaching out to their lost ones, or is it the town itself?
How did you hear about the caravan coming into town?
Oh, I had some business interests down this way. Well, more to say, I didn't have any business interests down this way. So those I do business with were like, Vellis, I hear you'll be down that way. Why don't you develop some business interests?
How incredibly detailed.
Happy to serve.
Uh-huh. Knucklebone, the leader of the outfit, he wanted to set up shop around here as well. Now, given everything that's going on, and how content and happy everyone feels, we knew there was magic to it, but this is even further proof. All we need to do is figure out where the source is, and the specter that kept chasing me around for the last 2 days. I would have to guess he's connected to us somehow, but I have no idea what the origin is, and it is completely and utterly pissing me the fuck off.
How about we start with this? Hazel,
What? Yes?
take a look at these letters.
Furrows his brows and he'll come walking over. He's going to pick through the different letters.
Now call me mad if you must, but it seems to me the immediate problem is there do be a necromancer out there with an interest in you.
Hazel.
And that interest will lead him to the town, which must be defended, right?
Hazel.
Yep.
You recognize the names in these letters.
What?
Mm-hmm. Business partners of your
Okay.
family. Names you heard in passing while you were growing up.
Oh, no.
And there's just like this weird thing where sometimes relationships just don't work out, right? One side is just like a dick, or they don't get along the right way, and maybe the love falls out and one person moves away. Happened a lot. Yeah, you just recognize a lot of these girls' names, and she did go away and never came back. That's right. Yeah, his wife left him. That was a rough time. Oh yeah, his twin. She moved down south. Never heard anything back. Well, I'm glad she... Wait. And it's just one letter after another.
Is there any kind of common thread or pattern beyond them being women and a part of families of of his family's business partners? Like anything else that he might recall that is distinct about these names?
No, that was the common thread. Yeah. No, that was it. Sorry.
No, you're all good. I just wanted to be sure.
No, actually, no, you nailed it.
He's...
But I feel bad now. It's like, no, I thought, should I give it a more?
Women are all from the families of my family's various business partners. Every single one of them. What the hell is this?
Well, if I were to have to guess, based off of my brothers in a way, somebody's trying to erase your bloodline or torture your bloodline, and anyone tied to it.
If they were going to do that, they would have started with my family first. They're all locked up in cells right now. It would have been easier to go after them. So why the business partners? He's gonna think about that for a hot minute.
I may
Hey.
just be a lowly merchant, but I think this is what you call a conspiracy.
Did my family happen to piss off anybody particularly powerful before they got thrown in the slammer?
I mean, they didn't have good culpable. They didn't have. Here's some legal jargon. They didn't have probable cause to throw your family away, but someone real powerful upstairs didn't like the cut of their jib and made sure they would never get back out. This is your legal jargon. It always stank the way your family was all thrown in prison.
The Trans-Skellige Isle accent.
Right.
Yeah.
But did they have did they particularly rub someone the wrong way who might have been particularly powerful? That was either the person that threw them in the slammer or somebody else. To
You have
Hazel's
said
recollection?
several times that you didn't dip your toes into your family's business, so you wouldn't know. The only reason
Yeah,
you
that's
weren't
fair.
thrown in too. Yeah. You said nah, and they went fair, and then yeah.
Well, somebody's got a vendetta against your family.
I suppose so. This might be the only downside to having kept my nose clean of it. I have no idea what enemies they might have made during their rather
Your
sordid
family do.
business.
Yes, what was their business?
He frowns deeply. They were in the business.
What's going on in here? Boys, what you... Oh my god, she's dead! Oh, I was hoping to get a new... Oh, goodness! You see, a few townsfolk outside, staring in to the seamstress. She's on the ground, dead. What are you doing in here?
Not a bloody word, boys.
She was like that when we
Folks.
found her.
She was like that when we found her.
You see
Yeah.
a few townsfolk walk in. They're older guys. You can see strapped to their hips are some brightly polished swords, and they have in a small tabard thrown over the top, where it's just like a symbol on it that just looks like a waxing moon with a very heavily calligraphied like a G on it.
Mhm.
And he kind of walks up. It's like, yeah, we're part of the militia. We were trying to go around and make sure everything was okay with all the houses. What happened in here?
Well, first, let me say you've done an excellent job and that you found something that surely is not okay. It would seem the lady here was poisoned quite some time ago, in fact.
Yeah, you see two behind
Indeed.
him and inspecting the body.
Same poison that almost did me in after I plucked a rock out of her hand.
You plucked a
Her cold
what?
and dead hand.
Yeah,
How long
he'll
ago
hold
was
up
this?
his palm. I think by now it would have been half an hour ago.
And she's clearly been dead for at least 3. Happy to roll deception on that.
No, the two behind him are inspecting the body. She's been dead for a while, sir.
Oh, good. I wasn't lying.
Well, no, the three of you didn't inspect the body, but she was dead for a long while.
Mhm.
He just picked the first thing he did upon seeing the body was pick up the stone. Nothing happened in between.
It's just always happy when you tell somebody something and then it turns out to be true.
That's fair, completely fair. But the militia one turns back to you guys all right. Well, if you don't mind vacating the area, we're gonna make sure she's taken care of and no other funny business happen on the ground. It's just her body for the time being because we're trying to make sure the outskirts of the town are protected. We don't need anything inside the town.
Certainly.
Right.
May I have a word with you outside? I think I shall need to talk to the lady in charge about this. Gather your things and let's go, boys. And I'm going to give you two a wink and try to give you a second in case there's anything else in here that we want to grab before the guard take over. I'm trying to distract the guards for a second.
Real quick, actually, you didn't happen to see a claymore on your way over here, did you?
Oh, I think we would have noticed that. Claymore, people still use those. No, that kind of thing is only in old battle stories.
Now it's definitely mine, and it's somewhere about this town. Damn it. The one time I actually pass out from anything.
I hear it's a precise weapon for a more civilized age.
I thought they were used to lop heads off of horses or something. Civilized is a rough way to phrase that, but
Hard to argue.
Question.
Yes.
I haven't left the hidden section. Have they spotted that yet?
You were standing in it.
No. Okay.
I think it's not hidden from the front door.
It's not hidden from the
Yeah.
front. That's what I was
No.
asking.
Okay.
It's like, how hidden? How hidden
No.
am I?
No,
Okay,
you're not hidden
cool.
at all. They can see into
Not
it.
hidden at all. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
No,
sorry.
that's
It's just like they came
No,
in, walked in, looked around, and saw the three of you. It's like
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it.
I'm moving so slowly, I'm imperceptible to the human eye.
No, I think
Sorry.
like if we're getting that like second to grab stuff, just gonna grab all of the reagents.
You do not have the time.
okay,
You
don't
are
have
in
the time. Cool.
You do not have the time to start grabbing those. It's literally like, yep, come on out. Like, there's a dead body. We're going to take care of this. If you want to, like, grab the letters and tuck them away, but you don't have time to go, this one, and this one, and that one.
I was more imagining, like, a desk sweep.
They would clearly notice that.
Yeah, no, they would. I will definitely grab the letters if I can, though. If I need a roll of stealth for that.
No, I mean, you guys were holding them when they came in, so, might as well be,
Yeah.
They're more worried about just, like, the town seems just dead on the floor.
Yeah, of course.
You have just enough time to do something kind of like, yeah, we were holding them. They're mine.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys make your way out?
Indeed.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do that, make our way out. Vellis, you said we needed to go talk to the lady in charge, yes?
And certainly we shall at some point. The strategy is beginning to form in my mind, and
Do we perhaps need to go discuss it somewhere private?
perhaps. Not until tomorrow, I think.
I
We
still
survive
can't
the
believe.
night. What?
Still can't believe I haven't found my claymore anywhere.
You walked there and walked back. Also, you weren't really in your right frame of mind when you were poisoned.
Why don't we retrace your steps? And if that
And
doesn't
that's-
work, perhaps someone's left it at the blacksmith.
I certainly hope not. But I suppose that means finding it. Well, better than any other alternative.
Can we retrace
Yeah.
the steps?
I mean, the steps you took to get here were his steps. It's pretty much the same path.
Yeah,
You didn't see it.
yeah, if we didn't see anything, then we didn't see anything. We didn't see it on the way here. Let's just go to the blacksmith, and we will need to issue an apology. Well, I will need to issue an apology.
I will also mention it's probably like 9 o'clock at night at this point.
Yeah, we need to crash soon. I have a dislocated shoulder.
Oh, right, you guys can't shrug off injuries.
Nope. Every hit we take is real.
The only reason I'm able to shrug it off is because I don't think I've hit that injury.
Magic.
I touched a rock and
Yeah.
almost exploded. A smile.
I got a rock. Yeah. Anything else I do today will most definitely be a mistake.
Yeah. Mood.
Oh,
Yeah, let's get some dinner at the mound. Can't for the life of me remember the name of the inn.
The burrow.
bar.
No.
Burrow,
No,
thank
burrow is the burrow is the inn, and
Burrow
then there's
under the mound.
No, the burrow is the tavern. The inn
Yeah.
is the weary.
Yeah, the inn is the weary. The burrow.
And I meant the
whose
burrow.
round is it anyways?
Whose line is it?
I'm gonna head out.
Let's get a meal at the burrow and then retire to the weary.
Yeah.
And on the way, check for the see if the blacksmith is still open and if they have your sword.
All right.
I'm gonna fast forward this a bit. The blacksmith is closed down for the night. You get a meal at the burrow. Where do you sit when you eat at the burrow? Do you sit at a table? Do you go up to the bar?
Table with a view of the door.
I'll also keep my view on the door as well.
Hazel is just way too distracted.
Hazel, I understand. It feels different. It feels like you're naked without your weapons.
Really does. This is frankly distressing.
I'd offer you my steel sword, but then I would have nothing. I forgot to mention, my daggers were lost in the grave hag fight.
Right. But to be honest, Master Renfield, how much could a thing like that really cost?
He thinks about it for a moment.
I think it was a bit over 200 crowns.
Oh. Well, how
Sounds
much do you
about
have
right.
on you?
Much less than that.
Right. And how long would you have to work in service to a well-paying individual to make that money back?
Well, it depends on the rate, I suppose.
Doesn't it, though?
Goes back to his drink.
Well, I dare say, if that's all it takes, maybe I could hire you to do a quick protection thing, if you don't mind. I have many enemies, you see. Vellis.
Who is this at our table?
Oh, no, it's the table next to you. Roll me an awareness check.
Ah, fuck. Any bonus? Do I know this voice?
I have a +5.
Oh, no. 20.
You've heard that voice many times, in many ways. Actually, not only many ways, many intimate ways, like up and down the board, from like actively trying to stab your heart out to trying to win it. It's one of those kind of voices, you know what I mean? And as you turn,
Fuck me, Rennen.
there's a table of about 6 to 7 individuals, of literally just all walks of life, levels of dress. One's probably a noble, one's probably hasn't bathed in many moons, but kind of in the middle of all of those men, women, and everything in between, you see a auburn close to like very dark orange red hair, for various like dreads going through it, bits of jewelry in it, scar going down the left cheek, deep brown eyes, and a smile that could either be happy to see you or can't wait to see your throat slit. It's Red.
Well. Wasn't expecting the circus to come through town.
Odd, since you're in charge.
I meant you're all dressed bloody hell. What do you want, woman?
This just made my week.
I'm very confused.
I don't want anything, darling. I'm here having a drink in this lovely little town. The bar was a fascinating time. The meal's exquisite. That scrawny elf over there, his eggs in the morning, delicious. And I figured, while I was out and about in the south, I might take a look-see. And what did I find? A small, beautiful little town, open to anyone, honestly, who wishes to spend some time here and lay down roots and get to know the community and maybe establish a presence. And maybe that presence has connections in other places that want to pass through it. It's a nice little spot.
It's a pleasant little burg indeed. Where are my manners, Hazel, Rennen, my ex-wife?
Oh, shit.
Oh, this keeps getting better.
If you ask me, pleasant about this place is false advertising.
Now I gotta ask, because she is your ex-wife and you have done her introduction so poorly, what is her name?
Still going by Red, love?
That is my name.
There you have it.
Pleasure to meet you, Red. And
Pleasure to meet you.
he'll stick out a hand very awkwardly.
He's like, you're at another table. There's like 5 or 6 feet of space, and she's at across on another table. There's no like.
He knows. He knows.
I push your hand down.
He's expecting her to get up.
Vellis just pushes your hand down.
The gesture is appreciated.
It's nice to meet you as well. Though I must say you've picked a rather poor time to be visiting down here.
I do say you're almost correct. There is a militia that suddenly appeared, but they don't seem to have the time to question our goings-on, so...
No, it's an unusual time. We were thinking of making tracks in the morning. Perhaps you'd best be on sooner than that. Safety first, you know.
It would, but the town leader, what's her name, Marissa, seems to be absolutely over the hills for us. Lovely little spot in the market already.
Is that a fact?
Rennen's gonna lean into Ellis's ear and go like, do I need to dispatch her?
Vellis will neither confirm nor deny. And what is it you're selling these days?
Oh, we sell horse and tackle and parts for carriages and wagons. Make it easier for caravans to come through here. Get repaired on their way through. Our caravans want to go through here as well. Hopefully set up a warehouse out in the field so we can store things safer. That's a very safe town to do so.
Now. How industrious.
Not everyone drags around everything they own in a single wagon, Vellis.
How interesting. I hope you don't run into troubles out there at any point in the future.
Yeah, I would probably recommend against setting up shop.
Oh, it's perfectly safe.
Yeah, her smile gets a little bigger, and she's looking at Hazel and Rennen, and she's like, "A witcher and a man that's softer on the outside than he is inside." Interesting.
Right, what?
But I wouldn't worry about that, Master Witcher. We are the trouble in the dark.
On that at least we agree.
Which part of trouble do you agree with, though?
Oh, I always thought you were every kind of trouble.
That's very sweet of you.
Well, Red,
Grimaces.
it is so lovely to meet you. And trust me when I say this, it has genuinely made my week. But unfortunately, we do need to retire for the night. We have all had very, very exhausting days.
I believe you have.
Feel free-
She's staring at Hazel, though. It's like she's like, why did it want you?
I beg your pardon?
What?
That specter that was screaming at you. Why did it want you?
How did you hear about that?
You saw all of that,
Staring at Hazel.
and yet you
Master, Rennen's gonna lean into Vellis's ear again. Master Vellis, we really need to go before
Agreed.
we say anything more.
Fucking try and clock this person real quick before we leave. What the fuck is this person's deal?
Can we
No,
roll?
no, swap, bap. Okay, so what did you get, Stabby?
14.
You've been chilling with Vellis for a long time. The scary thing about Vellis, though, as far as you're concerned, is that he is remarkably easy to read, but once you actually go, why is it so easy? Oh, that's exactly what he wants you to see. Anything that is a lot of bluster underneath, over the top of what he's actually thinking. This is the exact opposite. It is some people wear masks. She is looking at you with such genuine curiosity and maybe slight concern mixed with like a bit of, but maybe profit in her eyes. Just like, what can I do with you? And she is casing you up and down. And she did say, the softer on the outside than on the inside. Like she kind of got you pegged pretty immediately.
Yeah, no, we should leave.
Right, we were just finishing.
Absolutely, don't let me keep you.
Yes.
But
You
also,
all have a place in town?
But I was going to say, let me apologize. Garrick over here he's very fast, and he was just taking a look around the outer side, the very far reaches of Bannockburn, to see where we might put a warehouse when he witnessed everything.
Of course.
I see.
I'm going to fix this Garrick with a death glare.
Yeah, you see, just if there is a riches to rags for Garrick. You see like a shorter, like very like skinny, lanky man. His arms are probably a little too long for his body. Some people are like that, but like a very long face, pointed nose, eyes kind of squinted a little bit, but it's more like constant scanning of everything. And you see him he's looking over to the bar, but when you give him that death glare, his eyes just cock back to you. And that kind of expressionless, where his lips were, kind of tilt downward into a frown. He's kind of giving you a look back, don't look at me like that.
Quick question. Do I recognize these guys from her crew, back in the day? Or is this a new crew that she's put together?
There is someone kind of dressed more like a noble that you kind of recognize. An older woman, very defined clothing, a little bit of jewelry. He's actually sitting with full good posture, sipping at what's in a cup. Who just seems kind of nonchalant about everything. You never quite got her name, but then there is he's about Rennen's height, but just built like an actual brick oven. He's just this maybe 5'10" of just beef, who's just going at a mug or something like that. Just scraggly, wiry beard, his hair's tied up into a bun. But just these two, just like a Garrick, sharp eyes that just seem to take in everything. The name. That is Dotungo. He's a guy from the deep, deep south. You recognize him as someone who's been riding with her for a very long time. He's brutal.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you would classify him as. It's like, go get the job done. Just hope there's no one around who, quote, may be a witness, because they won't be one, even if it's unnecessary.
Yep.
Now let us keep you. Have a good night. And we do have a place in town. The weary was full, but we managed to find a little home.
Delightful. Roof over your head, just what you always wanted.
A nice little cottage out in the woods like we talked about.
I think there's a second of like hidden, but the anger slides for a second into regret and then back. Right. Good evening, miss.
Good night.
And if Hazel's not getting the cue, I will pull him out of his chair.
Yeah, no, he'll follow along. He does not want to be around those people.
Rennen,
Yes.
as you're walking away, and you take another look at the table, one of them is kind of like hunched. You never really got a good look at him. But as you're walking away, roll me an awareness check.
Oh, lovely. 17. My
There's a
dice are good.
there's a wolf medallion on his chest
He doesn't have his blades on him?
that you can see immediately now. Of course, he is just sitting in a tavern.
Yeah, where Rennen is a paranoid motherfucker.
He's surrounded by your homies, which is a little weird. I mean, you don't see them immediately, but you do see the wolf medallion around his neck as you're walking away.
And again, into Vellis's ear. Someone's taken a page out of your book.
How's that?
There's a wolf here and a viper.
What? Me ex-wife has gotten into trading bleeding animals? That's what you're telling me?
I'm the viper. There's a wolf.
Oh,
Oh dear.
bloody blasted last thing I need.
Not a negative thing.
By the way, are you still talking about this in the burrow? Because
No,
I'm...
we're walking.
No, for sure
we're
not.
walking
We're out the door.
Okay,
Yeah, we're out.
Was
we're
the
out.
I was gonna ask, when did the whisper happen? Because
When we're outside, Rennen isn't
Gotcha.
gonna be a fool about this. Like, wolves are dangerous because they're strong as fuck.
In the street.
it's true.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant wolves are strong as the fuck in the streets, and I'm like, yeah, Geralt's strong as fuck in them streets.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
God.
beat up entire towns. No,
Whoa,
I'm sorry, what?
yes. Come
Say that
out
again,
and
but slower?
play. He's fucked entire towns. No, But yeah, you're outside. My apologies. I wanted to clarify that
Cool,
because if
for
not,
sure.
no, that's
rolls are
important.
made. Rolls are being made.
No,
Yep.
that is an important detail. Yeah, they're on their way back to the Weary, or yes, the Weary.
Yes.
And yeah, so that's when Rennen says that. You do realize that Knucklebone is also going to have great fun with them when they come to town. And I know,
just
say the word, give me coin, I'll cause trouble.
no. What's between
Choices
me and
here
Red?
are-
What's between me and Red has cost enough blood for both of us for a little bit more longer, and I don't want to just. She's always up in some business. She always shows up later than I expect, having done more than seems possible. And I don't want to start a fight with her. Not that kind of a fight.
It's your choice.
I can't say I
Right.
blame you. Already seems a bit of a fell omen that we have two witchers in one place.
I just could not agree more.
Can you imagine 2, 3, even 6?
And after reading,
More. It is more than strange that another Witcher would be in this area as well, considering how few are left.
no accident though.
No, one of us was followed, and perhaps even led here. And he's going to give a pointed look to Vellis.
That I was followed seems likely. That Master Renfield was lured. Equally so. That we found each other may be the anomaly.
Indeed.
Let us discuss further in the
Vellis,
end.
roll your class skill.
Class skill.
Yeah.
Skill from being classist.
You are a
You got it,
merchant,
dog.
so you're not wrong.
I'll travel.
Well, I'm gonna spend a point of luck on that if that's all right.
Yeah, go ahead.
Stuff. There we go. 22.
When it comes down to like the skullduggery of the world, it's not. You can establish the greatest crime empire of all time, criminal empire of all time. But there's always going to be holes. There's always going to be leaks. You can't trust everyone around you when you surround yourself with criminals. It's just not how it works. Just like the way she was treating it, it may have also just come down to someone maybe over way too much in a tavern somewhere went, yeah, we heard about this place down there. We were thinking about checking out. Seems like a solid spot to set up shop.
Right.
Yeah. Sure. But also keeping an eye on your business practices. It's just a smart idea.
Yeah, maybe it's legitimate business. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm a narcissist and it's always about me. Who can say?
And maybe
But thank
one
you.
idiot
Good to
just said, yeah, or maybe just one idiot went, yeah, you should go down there and check it out. And she went, oh, I should do that. Thanks, have another. In the back.
Right. Can we get back to our room and discuss a private plan? Because I have some thoughts.
As you enter the Weary, same position as before. On the chair, kind of collapsed over his table a little bit where the keg is, pint in hand, snoring away as the same old man. There is one difference, though. Hazel.
Yeah. Dude, man, just fucking hit me with it already. Get it over with. Rip off the fucking band-aid.
It could be good.
Yeah. I got you back on your feet in no time. A little bit of gratitude would be nice. I'm kidding. Sticking like 4 feet into the keg with like 7 feet of blade and then the actual cross pommel and handle is your claymore with a note on it.
What the fuck? Yeah, he's gonna go up to the fucking sword and read the note.
The note simply goes, how in all of the gods do you drop this and not notice? Signed, Cedric.
Huh?
What?
What? Cedric.
Are we okay? Here's what I'm
Good
gonna
fortune
ask.
to you, sir. You got your blade back. What's that note on it?
I want to be so very certain, Grizz. Because, you know, there's always the possibility that with my ADHD brain, I might have mixed some names around.
You didn't.
You didn't.
Cedric wasn't the name of the guy that, you know, just got totally McFucking killed by the skeleton, right?
He was in fact McFucking killed, and that is also his McFucking name on that note.
Why is it McFucking?
Don't ask questions you don't want answers to.
Unless you actually want the answer, which no.
The fuck?
Rennen is gonna kind of like snatch the note from like his hand. Actually, no, he's not gonna do that. He's gonna hold on to his amulet just at the look of pure confusion.
It's not moving. Like,
Not moving? Okay.
He'll hold out the note and give it to Rennen as he goes to retrieve the blade from, I'm assuming, the barrel that it's been lodged into.
it's in there pretty fucking deep.
Oh, God. Damn it.
What do you need? Help or something?
No. It's fine. It's fine. I got it. You sure? He's gonna...
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Do you though? Do you?
He
He's gonna
hasn't
go...
even tried yet. Come on. Yeah.
I'm assuming you don't want me to roll
Give me a
physique.
physique roll.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, 18.
It pulls out about 1.5 feet. You have to pull it again.
Yeah, he's gonna try to pull again. 16.
Yeah, you get it out.
Okay, cool.
Now, forgive me for asking. But you said no. I wasn't told about that. Never mind. Why did Cedric leave you this note?
That's an excellent question, Rennen. considering the fact that Cedric is, he's going to mouth not with us.
Well, there's a difference between dead and almost dead.
No, he's very much like...
He was eaten by the skeleton.
Did you see him die, though?
We saw
Just
his
because-
head.
Yes, the head. They're very much separated from his arm and his torso and everything else.
Well, come to think of it, when we were hacking apart the rest of that black sludge after the creature collapsed, we didn't find a body.
So he didn't die.
Come to
Okay,
think
so-
of it. Grizz, the last time that Hazel was covered in any of that black goop, when he was swallowed up by the first monster they faced off against, it didn't like burn, right? It didn't feel like he was being like actively digested. Okay.
No, you were just stuck.
I don't think the goop would have melted him either way. It's certainly didn't do that with me. Otherwise, I'd think you and I, Vellis, would have been in a much tighter spot trying to get to those crystals that seem to be controlling it.
Aye.
No magic around, no magic tied to this paper, as far as I can tell. So, he's just not dead.
Wait, so
No.
Rennen, you touched the paper?
Yes.
You didn't say that.
No, I...
Did he
Hazel,
grab it?
yeah, Hazel handed
Yeah.
it to Rennen.
Yeah, I did mention that he was
Okay.
paying it to Rennen.
Ah,
Do I need
yeah,
a
there's no
roll?
magic in the paper.
Okay. It's like, do I need to roll endurance? Do I get poisoned?
No, be funny though.
Given my new
Yeah.
class ability, yes, it would be incredibly funny and very dangerous. So, Master Vellis, what's this plan that you have?
Upstairs.
We'll talk about it in the room.
We're in his room.
Oh, I thought
No,
we were
you-
still in the common area because there's a sword stuck in a barrel.
That was actually what happened. Yeah, no.
All right.
But you can go. But you
I
know,
jumped ahead.
wibbly wobbly, Tommy wimey. What's that? We're in the room. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, seems to me we've got a little collection of interesting things here, but none more clear and present than a necromancer. Am I wrong?
No. And Rennen's actually going to pull out we have two pendants of Caitlin, or that we assume are from Caitlin. The unicorn and the unicorn pendant and the extra brooch of Caitlin. And he's also going to take out the... Come on, I wrote it down. I know I did. The eagle talisman. Yes, the eagle talisman, because you said that didn't melt.
Nope, it didn't.
Yeah. So as far as I can tell, we have these three things connecting it to, possibly, to the necromancer, which is also connected to your girl and the monster that attacked you. We have some sort of magic spell on the town that we can tell. There's those threads that the kids dreamed, but I doubt they're real. I haven't seen any yet on this full moon.
Have you not?
No.
I just thought Witcher eyes would see such things.
I
Actually,
mean, I left town. I haven't seen anything.
come to think of it, Vellis, you said you'd seen them, right?
I have.
Do you still see them?
Doesn't matter. I look out the window.
Yeah, in the sky, you see them.
Hazel just
Also,
Quite
to
a
note,
few.
Hazel, you haven't looked yourself.
yeah, he'll actually like slowly lean over, like Disney XD head stack style, as he just like tries to follow his sight line.
Yeah, you see them.
Oh wow, those are definitely there. That's concerning.
Either there's mass hallucination going on causing people to not see it, or you two are having a group hallucination seeing it.
Slowly
Then again, Scott Jules saw it as well, but he's crazy.
looks over to the Witcher, like eyes squinting just a little bit. Are you
Aye.
sure there's maybe not something affecting you?
Hazel.
Yeah.
Vellis, roll me an awareness check. You have a +2.
Yay.
Here we go.
19.
Let's see here. 22.
Hazel, you see kind of like someone like stuck a really long blue hair to the back of his neck and kind of drifting up towards the ceiling. The smallest blue thread just drifting up from the back of Rennen's neck.
Oh, hang on.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Your outfit's a bit tattered. You got a loose thread here.
He's gonna reach over and just like casually yank it.
Your hand passes through it.
What the?
In fact, you can't see it anymore. And then you can. It's honestly like trying to like pick out a floating hair at a distance.
What is with this thing?
She like swats the air a little bit.
Do you mind not
Hazel?
doing that next to me?
No, hang on. Stay still. Vellis, do you see this too?
Hazel, do you?
Look, his
I don't. I see
You squint even harder. You missed it by one. I'm so sorry. You squint even harder. Dice. Same thing. It's like a blue hair just drifting down from the ceiling to the back of Rennen's neck, and then it's gone. It's like
Hazel, if you keep swatting at the air like that and you hit me, I will punch you and it will hurt worse than the slap.
Yes, I'm sure. Now, just stay still.
Master Witcher. You can stop, Master Renfield.
Right.
Rennen and I have some good news and some bad news. The good
Go
news
on.
is this is a lovely town. The bad news is you're staying here.
No, I was able to leave. I can do it again.
Oh, good.
Well,
Happy to be wrong.
now, here's a very important follow-up. Do you, in your heart of hearts, want to leave?
in your heart of hearts, you
Can
remember how. Let me finish.
Yeah.
In your heart of hearts, you remember how much it hurt to leave. You remember how difficult everything was when you left. And once this query is posted at you, sent to you, your immediate thought from the depths of your being is, of course not.
No, I do not. It was good to be back, and it was even better to see that you two were still around.
Hazel just has his lips pursed as he slowly looks over to Vellis, both brows raised, tilting his head.
Well, bully for you. I can honestly say that that's a thing I've no strong opinion on and don't know what I'd do if I did.
Cool.
Mm.
You guys haven't actually talked about the plan that you said you were going to talk about, Master Vellis.
The plan is to kill the necromancer.
Okay, do we know where he is?
What sounds like he's a kid when he lured.
Somehow, don't think he's quite in Cadwin at the moment, unless he's really able to make all of these monsters and send them long distance over to here.
Which seems unlikely.
Can I use Witcher training on that?
No, the
me.
common sense of the situation is that's exactly what he's been doing. Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say, my stealth out of character goes that's totally a thing. I just want to make sure Rennen also knows that. Okay.
No, that is full within the power of a mage to do so.
Yeah. It is.
Wait, just to make
Fully
it beast or to send it remotely?
remotely.
Sorry, go ahead.
I mean, the thing is, your knowledge of the world is it's not, he doesn't have to send it from far away. He can just make it there. He doesn't have to be there.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Chaos is a powerful thing.
Yeah, but he would need a source at the spot to make it happen, right?
And the corporeal components.
Right.
He has an ally here.
Mm-hmm. And there's a safe guess who that probably was.
Yep.
Really?
If you,
Yeah.
Yeah, she's dead.
Oh, mm.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Sorry to put it so bluntly. And so Rennen's gonna fully explain, just it's within the realm of possibility. All he needed was an ally here, and likely that ally is dead because I believe we saw her body.
Oh, shit.
Right. Doesn't quite fix our problem, though, does it?
It's a temporary solution.
Wait, there might be another way. How do witchers track magical thingies or energies off of objects? Is that within the realm of possibility?
No.
Shit.
But we know somebody who has a higher chance of knowing how to do that than anyone else in town.
I'm guessing you're referring to Kana
Well, good, we should...
in this place.
Yep.
Right, because Kana's a mage of some kind.
Doesn't really...
I'm just catching up here. I'm catching up.
The kind doesn't matter if she's a mage.
I've not spoken to this young woman aside my time beside Yelena's bed.
I understand. The
I
kind
also
of
need to
mage is
talk
not
to
an
my
issue.
man.
I see. Well, we did have prior business with them at any rate, by the sounds of it. I suppose that'll be our first stop for tomorrow, then.
I
Well,
need to talk to my man Turpin as well. I've been meaning to visit him and his new lass. Seems she's trying to make him go native. And if this thing is as big as it sounds, I'll need him to deliver a message up the river.
no.
I beg your pardon?
While we do have the concern about the necromancer, we have a temporary solution in place for now. I'm not saying that it's a good solution, it's one that we have for now.
And what is that?
His ally is dead. He would have to come here for another ally, or get in the head of someone. The thing that I would like to focus on right now is how devoted people are to this place, and why expect haunting me. And I truly believe that it is tied to the Greyburns, and I want to talk to them.
Right,
And
maybe
if
you can
you
discuss
two are-
buying land?
No. And if you two are insistent that there is something going on with me, then perhaps we need to go to the apothecary to find a solution for that as well.
Okay. Plans have been made.
Thank you for listening to Fate Spinner. If you enjoy this story, please make sure to subscribe and review wherever you're listening to our podcast. You can find more of our actual plays on our website at hallowedhavenstudios.com. Please consider supporting us on Patreon at patreon.com/hallowedhavenstudios. Your support helps make stories like this possible.
Here we are. Another beautiful day in Bannockburn. 3 days of sun straight. That is so crazy. It must be always sunny here. Not a cloud in the sky.
Oh my god, we're in Philadelphia.
It's like this place in a faraway land called Philadelphia.
Vellis, Hazel, I need you to both make me will saves, please.
Oh,
Right.
man.
Do we
Mhm.
recover health when we sleep?
Sure. I don't want you
Right.
to die that easily. Not yet.
Oh, that's right. Will, for some reason, is still at 12. What do you want me to do about that?
I don't know. Fly casual. All right, just roll a 1d10.
Okay.
If it's 10, you're fucked.
E.
Got
I
it.
rolled an 8. I have a will of 9, so I succeed by 1.
You do indeed. For the two of you, when you wake up, it kind of feels like you're like as you toss the blankets off and you're sitting up and you're like shaking off the cobwebs, they feel thicker than normal, and you kind of like, hey, that was a really good night's sleep. And you don't remember sleeping that deep in a really long time. Maybe because this place feels like home. But then you remember that that's what it is. And you start to imagine that perhaps you keep sleeping here like this. That little fog, that extra bit of spider webs you're waking up with, might get thicker every single time until it doesn't come off.
Right.
Anyway, the day is yours.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Rennen,
Yes.
you wake up. Feels good to be home.
It's another beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Yeah, feels real good to be home. In fact, the Weary's pretty nice, but like, really putting down roots, maybe having a small homestead, raise some horses and stuff like that, maybe have a stable for people passing through.
It would
Teach
work
them-
well with the apothecary. Great
Yeah,
at making
teach them-
potions.
Teach some rough and tough kids like how to use a sword properly. Get the militia going. You don't need to hunt anymore. You should start thinking about that. Your want to stay here is twice as strong as it was the day before. There isn't, as far as what's wrong with this town, nothing's wrong with this town, man. That's just all people who just don't get it.
All right. So I'm going to make a slight suggestion for our future arrangements. I think we should.
So Hazel's in your room. I guess you're also you're all in the same room. I wasn't aware. I didn't know.
I just figured that
No,
out.
it's. I think Vellis came. Sorry, it's Hazel came into our room because Vellis and Rennen were sleeping in the same room.
Okay, all right. No, I was just like, well, Hazel's here.
I think we're
but
going
yeah,
to have
keep going,
to
Stabby.
start
Sorry.
camping outside from now on.
I do rather miss being under the stars. This place.
I could see
Oh, no.
myself making a home here.
But
Get off the path.
Well, that's interesting.
Like Hazel is going to grab you by both shoulders and like give you a little shake.
I desperately need you to lock in. Need you to keep your head on straight.
Am.
I do not believe that for a moment. Do you remember what happened yesterday?
I fought a grave hag and killed it.
Mm-hmm. And what happened to me and Vellis?
You got poisoned and fought a giant skeleton monster that was controlled by a necromancer. And you went to a seamstress dead with a gem in her hand that poisoned her, which also subsequently poisoned you.
Correct. And
Have I
Well, his mind's still working.
and where did this all occur?
here,
Mm-hmm.
all by freak accident?
If anything, Rennen, maybe those things happen because they just don't get it. Maybe it just
Yeah.
followed them here, but the problem's gone now. So
If he were able to show more emotion, he would be showing how disingenuous what he said, freak accident.
things happen sometimes, Rennen.
You say
Well, this is
this like it's
interesting.
all some sort of coincidence that this all happened here, in the same place, in the same time, within the span of a singular night.
Isn't it?
Well, it didn't.
All
It
just
didn't happen.
coincidence.
Yeah, it didn't happen within a singular night.
Yes, it did. This
Master Renfield. Master Renfield, a word.
All right, he's gonna like hold up a finger, like mouth, like I'm not done with you, and he's going to like take a little sidebar with Vellis.
Master Renfield, are you a mage of any kind?
No, I'm not a mage. What are you on about?
Right, so you don't know how to break a spell then.
No, I mean, I have a friend who was
So
a
here's
witch.
what I'm thinking we should do. I think we should keep our good witcher comfortable and involved and not bring up this whole business of staying and leaving till such time as the caravan's making its way off.
I think
At which point we strike him upside the head, bind him, and remove him from the town by force.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
I see no benefit to arguing about it in the time being.
I suppose you're right, but I'm concerned that the comfort might be the issue here, worming deeper into his head.
A comfortable man is less vigilant, all the easier to abduct.
Well, I suppose you would know better than all manners and forms of skullduggery, so I shall leave that.
I resent the implications, sir.
Yes, I'm sure you represented quite well.
He like pats your shoulder.
Smile. On that point, though, do either of you fellows know anything about picking a lock?
Not
Check.
Particularly.
No.
Right.
Why? Why do you want to break into anything here?
Vellis turns and looks across the hall at the room previously occupied by Yelena, and I'm actually going to write people's names down.
Yeah.
The redhead from the monster's belly.
Sarana.
Sraann. Oh, sorry. Srann. Yeah, Srana.
Cool.
The door's open. Ajar.
Darn. I'm going to go and look around. I'm going to look around.
Yeah, the innkeep doesn't seem to be too concerned about locked doors.
I now know that Yelena is a proper and professionally trained bard, not just a musician. And we don't know anything about Strana, so anything I can find in their rooms that gives me a hint as to either of their characters, motives, objectives, etc., I'd like to dig up before breakfast.
You do find a travel bag in that room on the bed.
Contents, loosely.
Rations. There's new strings, a few changes of clothes, loose coins, and a tiny little box, about 6 inches long, 4 inches wide, 3 inches deep, and that is locked. And it's just a plain wooden box. And as you turn it over in your hands, the bottom has a stain on it.
What sort of stain?
That's right around the corner, too. Looks like blood.
Well, that's interesting. Yeah, I'll attempt to jimmy that lock a little bit. Or apply a tool. I actually do have lock picking. I would definitely prefer to not succeed this roll as opposed to damage the box.
Don't see how badly you do. Fumble's a fumble.
15.
You go at it for a bit, but as you're going at it with the... Let's see, actually, what is your... You go at it for a bit. The actual locking mechanism itself goes a fair bit deeper than you originally assumed, especially when you start trying to actually open this thing. And while it's meant to look simplistic as all hell, and like someone would probably be like, there's probably nothing in this in the first place, and it's not barely even... There's barely anything moving in it. It doesn't open. That thing is locked tight.
Interesting. All right. I put the bag back together the way I found it, and then hide it under my bed.
Okay.
She wants to skip town. She's going to have to say goodbye. Or rob me, you know.
Okay.
And we're off. What was the first stop, Master Rennen? You suggested the apothecary, yes?
You truly believe something's wrong with me? Still.
Oh, I'm not a believer in such things.
Also, I will say, Vironz, for helping your roleplay, it's not full drink the Kool-Aid.
No, I know. But he's also kind of still, he's like more like, I am pissed off that they still think something's, like, that Hazel thinks something's wrong. So he's at, when he says still, he's gonna look at Hazel.
Okay.
Hazel just like
just wanted to help your roleplay out. It's like, it's everything's cool, but it's not like there is no war embossing. Say it's not quite that.
No, I know.
No, that's tomorrow.
Everything's wrong.
Yeah, probably.
But
yeah,
he's gonna Plus, if you still believe something, if you don't believe anything's wrong anymore, still wanted to talk to Kana. I wanted to bring up it was a good idea to bring up the necromancer last night. And with that, before like fully leaving the inn, he will have brought the pendant and brooch of that we think are of Cadwyn. Well, the brooch is the pendant, we think, from what I remember. And he's going to bring the eagle talisman as well.
Right, and who is this girl?
Anna, the mage at the apothecary, wanted to bring these to her attention. And then he's going to show, like, he's obviously...
wait a minute. Are you talking about the brooch that was on the body that you found?
Yes.
You gave that back to Serana.
Shit.
Hazel did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, then I just bring out the pendant.
Okay. Yes, Stabby?
Yeah, I just remembered that.
Yes, you did.
I think I forgot to write down that we give it back, but yes.
Right.
Nah. It's like Stabby? It's like
Yarp?
Yarp?
Let's do our morning business with a sense of haste. I'm gonna have to make it to the market at a decent hour.
Are you still wanting to do business today?
Well, it turns out I've got a competitor, so... Rather, yes.
I was rather hoping you would take today off so we can conduct business together.
As was I, and then a particular wench decided to tap dance back into me bloody life, and now I have to make an appearance.
While I am one for chasing and being with love, as hard to believe as that is.
That was the strangest way anyone has ever said that.
Yeah, I understand. Perhaps you would actually be the bigger person and give the fuck up.
I am the bigger person. I am easily a head taller. I know what you meant. And no.
Well,
I didn't believe you were that much of a fool.
we can give it some thought, you know. Why don't we focus on the apothecary first, and then if we want to pivot, we can make our decisions there as a group, a collective.
Right, a collective of a merchant and his 2 bodyguards.
I know you get it.
You've hired one of us, and the other you have not.
I look between the 2 of you. And what is your point?
I'll listen to your orders. He doesn't have to.
Fair enough.
That doesn't mean I won't voice my opinion.
Perish the thought.
I know. All right, apothecary.
Okay. All right. still pretty early in the morning. For the 4th day in a row, yeah, I'm happy I didn't finish drawing this town map, because honestly, fuck it.
I barely remember what other locations exist.
I know. I'm gonna find that Mercer clip where he starts ripping up the ship battle that he drew out because they fucking capsized the enemy ship in like a turn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the slats are down for the doorway, and it's still the same creaky, vine-covered old alchemist with the tower 2nd story on the far left side. There's a light coming from the inside from that completely open window, so there it is.
I'll pick up the slats and gesture the 2 inside.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Inward we go.
Good morning in here. Anybody awake?
So, are all 3 of you entering?
I think I'm going first, and then Hazel,
Cool.
and
Yeah.
I will also be entering.
Okay. So, it is the same room as you've seen a couple of times before now. But in this circumstance, there are 3 cots with blankets thrown over them. And there are the 3 farmers where they were before. The blankets are completely covering them. In the far
like,
corner,
don't look
near
at this dead body covering them.
Let me finish.
Okay.
Over where Serrano is being healed that you saw the day before, you can see her laying there. She is laying there, a couple of blankets over her. On her side, seems to be sleeping. Over by the fireplace, you can see Yelena. She is kind of like sitting cross-legged in front of the fire, kind of like warming her hands, and she has a plate with some food next to her. Over on one of the back tables, you can see Kana mixing up some potions and using a mortar and pestle to grind some herbs. The 2 of them haven't really noticed you enter yet, and you do not see Skadjul anywhere.
Okay.
Hearing you announce yourself, you'd see Kana look up. Oh, morning. There are bags, deep black bags under her eyes, and she looks a little pale. Just genuine exhaustion in her figure.
A pleasant morning to you, miss. I
Salutations.
don't know if we've officially had the pleasure.
How can I help you, gentlemen?
Well, I'm Vellis, and my associate here seems to think you are an expert in certain unusual objects. Wanted to run a few by you.
You're a mage. Do you have tracking capabilities?
Vellis closes his eyes in frustration.
You see her put the mortar and pestle down as she's looking at you, Rennen, and then looks at Hazel and clear memories of the previous day, and she's looking between the both of you.
Hazel just
I can't.
steps away.
I have been so generously clear with both of you. And you see her just kind of like wobble in place a bit and like kind of like put her hands on the table to steady herself. And Yelena's like, you can see Elena like looking back and forth between her and the 3 of you, and then just sees that and stands up, not quickly.
I'll step forward a little concerned. You're right, miss.
Yeah, Elena just like makes her way over there. So he's like, I told you you should be laying down. It's like, I need to check on her in a few minutes.
Perhaps we'll come back later.
No, stop calling me that for one thing. And she looks up at Rennen again.
Yes, that is a death sentence some places on the continent, my friend. You might want to use the M word sparingly.
No, I don't. The only thing I am is a healer. And that's all I want to be. I don't know what you need looking at, but I won't help you. I already took a big enough risk with his hand. It points at Hazel.
Can I insight check what has gone on here?
Mhm.
Human perception. Any bonus? Because I know 2 of the 3 miscreants involved.
No.
Okay.
No, this is a bit different.
28.
Jesus.
It's what I do.
Ice cold.
This is even able to, like, here's the thing about the 3 of you. As far as like open communication there is and there isn't. What you've been able to put together from these two, as you put it, miscreants, is that the interactions they've had with her haven't been the most pleasant. And just with this brief interaction between her and Rennen, it's pretty clear she is a mage. She doesn't want it known, and she is just trying to learn and be an apprentice to Skadjul, who you've only met a couple of times. The fact that they keep coming in here and, I'm putting this generously, demanding things is beyond taxing. And it's clear that she's already used a fair bit of her own actual energy in the past, like, may call it 12 hours, just making sure Serana stays alive. She clearly is the one who is helping Yelena. The three, you glance at those covered farmers that you clearly put together, those are bodies, and they didn't make it through the night. She was also probably taking care of them as well. She's fucking exhausted, and she's kind of at the end of her ropes. As far as these two are concerned, Hazel's clearly terrified. And Rennen's a witcher.
Got it.
He, whatever social cues would have been there from their previous interaction, he didn't get. And judging by her tone of voice with him, she made it clear beforehand that she's not going to use, like, magic isn't going to be used to help them. And also stop talking about it, because it's rude.
Gotcha.
Yeah, she's like maybe 16 years old, and she's at the end of her ropes, and she clearly is pushing herself beyond, like to danger points to help heal everybody here, which is a testament to her. Jewel,
All right.
like the previous morning, is nowhere to be fucking found.
I'm gonna turn back to Hazel and Rennen, mostly Rennen, be like, give me the bits.
He said no. You need to respect that.
I'm going to. Now, do you mind?
We'll give the eagle talisman an approach. Or not the brooch, the pendant.
Thank you. And then back to the other two. Miss, it's clear you've done incredible work here with your skill as a healer. Surely a credit to whatever herbalist taught you these remarkable techniques. I should like you to know that the people I represent would be overjoyed to aid someone with your abilities. And if you should need anything from me, seek me out. If I'm not in the market, I'll be about for a bit. And should you find the time, and I'll just show her the things, I shall have questions about these. And then I'll straight up give them back to Rennen.
I don't have... It's not in my skill set. I can't help you with those.
Very well.
I
If I can repay you in any way for what you've done for my companions here, and I give Yelena a bit of a nod. If it is within my power to grant, then I shall do so.
He eyes Rennen again.
I have a way if everyone is stable, and if somebody's going to be taking time, and if somebody's going to be taking time today, if everyone is stable and trained enough in first aid to at least keep them alive, consider it an apology and a repayment. You have my word, I will not touch anything else here other than to care for your patients. That way, you can get the rest that you very much deserve from everything that has happened that is very taxing on your being.
I can handle it, Witcher. And as far as handling my patients, if the three of you wish to bury these three and let the town leader know, I'd be much obliged.
I could certainly...
Anything to make your plight easier.
Right.
Hazel will go ahead and walk over to the first of the bodies, and he'll kind of get it bundled up, and he'll haul it out over his shoulder.
It is ice cold.
Oh, okay.
It feels like the kind of cold you had in those northern winters.
That is deeply concerning.
I'll fetch a cart so we're not just carrying corpses through town.
Oh, that's why your middle name is Efficiency. Crazy. Should have put that together. Wild. But yeah, Vellis catches the cart, and in short order, you have the bodies in the back of the cart.
Right.
And you're all outside the apothecary.
So the girls are getting better. The herbalist, Kona, How did you manage to frustrate her so? I'm a little confused.
I asked questions and left when I was asked to.
I see.
Hazel?
He coughs a little.
I mean, for one thing, I was sort of hoping to have been speaking to Schedule at the time, and I wasn't aware that she was a mage, and sort of danced around my questions a little. Yes, the herbalist.
We'll be using the word herbalist from now on.
Suffice to say,
Quick question. Sorry, go ahead.
Suffice to say, she got a little cross when she realized I might have been associated with the person that made the herbalist upset.
Vellis looks blankly between the two of you.
You were there, you saw that, I made him upset.
Let's deal with anything else.
Why don't you go set up shop? We'll go bury the bodies. Wait, no, we need to talk to the town leader to figure out where they should be buried.
I'll talk to Marissa and perhaps have her send a few militiamen with you.
You don't think we could handle burying bodies and coming back to you?
Well, apparently there's monsters the size of houses roaming about the countryside, so you'll excuse me for taking an ounce of caution.
Honestly, I feel like we're tempting fate just by splitting up at all.
You're welcome to hang about the stall if you wish. Actually, I rescind that offer. We need to make a sale today.
Well, all right. I suppose if we really need to, we can take a couple of the militiamen and go do our business.
I would prefer one. If there's a monster the size of a house, you have a witcher who can at least help fend it off until a militiaman can get a message and get others back.
And how many others would you want him to bring back?
5, if there is trouble.
So why not send 5 to start with?
You don't think they could be used elsewhere? Just in case there are attacks on other parts of town.
Well, let's talk to the lady in charge and see if there's been an
Oi,
attack.
what are you 3 doing today?
Oh my god!
And you see the same 3 militiamen who found you the night before.
We're talking too much.
What you got in that cart there? Oh, looks like, those bodies? Well, they are in front of the apothecary. It would seem that those are the farmers from the night before. Seems they didn't make it through the night. Oh, they're from the northern farms. I don't think I knew their names, actually. What are you lot planning to do with them?
We're planning to bury them.
Oh, we can take care of that, no problem.
Thank you
I'm
kindly.
gonna fucking
no problem.
squint and that. Why are people acting weird today?
Vellis walks away.
Yep.
Rennen
You don't
will
need to
follow.
roll.
Oh,
You
God
don't need
damn
to. What did you get?
I fumbled.
Oh, God damn you, Stabby. Yeah, looks. Why would 3 militiamen trying to protect the town walk up to 3 men with a bunch of weird things in a cart in the middle of the morning with no real reason to be around there? Like, why are they trying to take these bodies, man? Why did they take these bodies? Why, it's crazy. They don't have a reason to take these bodies.
All very suspicious.
Well, I thank you for the kind offer, but we were specifically tasked with this by Kana.
Hazel.
Vellis is a block away.
Yeah, actually, so because Rennen followed Vellis, and he's just going to turn back and shout, "Hazel, come on!"
Oh, we could take care of you for you. We know where the graveyard is. It'll take us a couple hours. We got it. Yeah, it should take no time at all. Yeah, you go about your business.
He's gonna look back to the other side. Are they leaving the fucking cart of bodies behind?
Dude, we're a
Yeah, they
block
left
away.
you. Yeah, they left you.
Oh my god.
Approaching 2 blocks.
I've been left unattended again.
We're going to turn a corner and be out of sight in a minute.
Listen, shit. Hey, why don't you just accompany me, just so nothing else happens in this
9.
fucking town?
He's gonna like pick up the cart and he's gonna go scuttling off. Feel free to follow.
Where are you
The
going?
cart
That's
with
not
the
where the
bodies in
graveyard is. He's running off with the bodies. What you doing there, boy? And they're gonna go running after you.
Oh my god.
Hazel, where are you going?
That's an
Where are you
excellent
going, Hazel?
fucking question. Okay, what did Khan tell us to go first before burying the bodies?
Find Marissa.
Cool. Okay, he's gonna do that.
Well, that's. I'm going to the market to meet with her, probably. Usually where she was in the mornings, right?
That's one of the places she might be, yes. She's also mourning her brother, so who's to say?
Right. We gotta talk to her about that.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, let's go to the Greyburn house first.
Rennen will lead the way.
So, like a Scooby-Doo episode, we have Vellis, then Rennen, then Hazel with a cart of bodies, then 3 militiamen going, "Hey, you stop there! Oh, what you doing?"
If Hazel catches up to us with that cart of bodies, I'm gonna turn around and say, "You know, I don't think I know him. Excuse me, sir. Why do you have a bunch of bodies with you?"
Yeah, if Hazel were to follow, somehow go in the same direction as us, Rennen will just grab his arm.
No, I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I'm gonna do this. Yeah, Hazel, you lose track of them. Anyway.
Oh God, fucking damn it!
That whose fault? Whose fault? You just had to leave the bodies.
Honor told us to
I gave you a divine intervention of people being like, "Nah, we got it."
Anna literally asked us to bury the bodies. He's not just gonna leave the bodies there. He's fucking doing it.
I understand why you did it. I know. I understand why you're doing it in character. I also want to explain the tone of my voice, and I'm like, "God damn it, Stabby. You're so good at this." All right. I'm proud of you. I want you to know that. All right. So I just want, if you complain about what may or may not happen when you're off by yourself again, it's not on me.
Specifically in a graveyard.
Oh my God. I couldn't write this better, actually. Do I have a bit for this? I'll make something up. All right. So, the Greyburn house.
Knock, knock,
It
knock.
has windows, Rennen, I promise.
Oh my God, it has windows. Are you sure?
Yes. But yeah, the garden going around the entire building, the path leading up to the front door, and you knock on the door. There is a shuffle inside the door. Before it opens, you see a middle-aged man that you actually haven't seen yet. Gray in the beard, like entirely like black hair, like a cut short and everything like that, just wearing like a relatively nice tunic. And he's like rubbing his hands on what seems to be a dish towel. It's like, morning. How can I help you?
Good morning, sir. I'm Vellis Vhal, new merchant in town. I was wondering if I might have a word with the lady of the house.
Oh, you heard what happened?
In fact, I was the bearer of that particular news, which is why it is...
Oh, I see. So, no, I understand now. He like looks back inside and it's like, yeah, come in. Yeah, like, opens the door wider and waves you inside. So this home is like comfort, but efficiently furnished, if that makes sense. Like everything is in its proper place. There's cupboards, there's bookshelves, there's a wonderful sitting area with like a nice, like comfortable chairs and like a lovely couch by the window. There's a fireplace that's like constantly going. Big stone, wonderfully arched, like intricately made. The floor is like beautifully paneled, like wood planks and stuff like that. There's like an actual kitchen where like a stove that's also going up into the with the chimney going up. The cupboards and so are open, like beautifully carved dishware. There are actually paintings and stuff. There's a small wooden statue of what seems to be a man with a large dog next to him, that Rennen you would recognize, eerily similar to the statue of Bannon Greyburn down in the tomb that you were in yesterday. And then you see a staircase going upstairs. You can see a room around the other side of that staircase. It seems to be like a downstairs bedroom. And like the man like waves you in. He's like, pleasure to meet you. I'm Sean. I'm Marissa's husband. It's a pleasure to meet you both.
An absolute pleasure, sir.
Please take a seat. She should be back soon. She had to go handle some business. And I'm actually heading out. It should be fine. Sorry, it's just been a long evening. Yes, just
I imagine such a pleasant town. It's unlikely you get evenings like this often.
That's very true. I need to go talk to the militia, make sure everything's going that way. And you actually see beside the door is like, now that you're turning around the other way and looking at it, it's like a well-crafted armor set with like a beautiful like a long sword and longbow next to it.
In his size?
I was like, I wasn't able to get everyone ready because I was handling business in here, but well, it's my job to lead it, and I don't get to do it very often. It's been a long time since I was in uniform. And you do see he has a small bit of paunch, but you do, both of you have seen a few fights in your time. He does have a small scar going along like the base of his neck and a few of them along his arms. He's seen war, even though it's one of those just like, yeah, I'm just one of those guys kind of whole vibe to him.
We should probably give you a warning.
Sorry?
Oh, I told them last night about the beasts.
No.
Their nature, their style.
No, not that. 3 of your men are out chasing our Vellis. How would you describe him at this moment?
Foppish.
You don't know they're chasing him.
Oh,
Right.
Are conversing with our, I guess, foppish friend.
It's a small town with very little going on. I'm sure they'll catch him just fine. But I do have to be going. She should be home in just a few minutes. If you don't mind just waiting here.
Of course.
Our home is your home. This is the Greyburn home. Everyone's welcome here, of course. And you see him like pick up the armor, like place it on his shoulder, put his sword in the scabbard, pick up the bow. But I'll see you outside, and hopefully I don't see you afield. And like gives you a small salute and opens and heads out the door and shuts it.
You said, forgive me, your words got lost in my head when you said it. Something about banning Greyburn. Was it an art piece?
Yeah, there's a statue over in one of the corners that looks a lot like the Bannon Greyburn statue that you saw in the tomb.
I'm gonna point to it and to Vellis, and they have something exactly like that in the tomb.
Right.
Just thought it'd be interesting to share. That's all.
Well, you found one secret door today, and we know there's a Greyburn nobody talks about, so I'll watch the door. You want to do a poking around? Begging your pardon, but wasn't there a wall that moved out the way?
Last night there was. Details are important. And with that, yes, he will get up and go inspect the statue.
Yeah, it's a wood statue.
I figured.
The
I figured he was totally innocent.
Yeah.
Very good. Now, perhaps the rest of the house. Quick as you can.
Excuse me?
Well, we know they're hiding something, aren't they?
I don't know how much time you think we have, but no.
All right. I feel like
Vellis, do you go search the house?
I actually have a decent awareness.
He
Right.
said that she would be back within minutes.
Yeah.
I really want you to understand that. This is a
Yes, I'm going to search the
two-story
house.
Oh.
You
Quickly.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
if anyone starts coming up the path towards the front door, shout for me. Make it back to the door before they do.
I cannot advise you how poor of a decision this is.
It's an adventure. There's always risk.
Rennen will kind of sit a chair up right in front of the door where he's just looking right at it.
The outside of it, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's just on the out. Like, he brought out a chair and he's going to sit outside.
Wait, you're taking a chair from inside the home to sit outside?
Are there chairs outside?
No, you sit by the window. You sit by a window and you look out into the yard. And if anyone walks into the yard, you say, Vellis, someone's coming.
I forgot about the windows by the door.
You forgot there were windows.
By the
You
door.
specifically said there were windows.
I remember the windows upstairs.
You assassinate people.
I know.
What the fuck?
I out of character, I forgot about the windows by the door.
Your character's an assassin. We need a one shot if you try to go assassinate somebody. Like, I need this.
He hasn't assassinated anybody. He's trained as an assassin.
Oh my god.
Alright, should I roll awareness?
What are you rolling awareness for? Aren't you looking around? Where are you going first? Where are you going? What you doing? You can see everything in the downstairs. It's like, except for that bedroom off to the side. It's like an open area. There's like no walls.
Gotcha. Staircase leading up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, a staircase leading up is a great place to put a staircase leading down.
There's no staircase leading down.
Right.
There's the bedroom behind the staircase.
All right, I'll check that out.
Also, yeah. You check it out, open the door. It is a really big fucking room with a very big fucking bed. And the doorway, and you actually realize the downstairs area of this home is much taller than it should be, and you realize this is probably Cedric's room.
Yep.
Big old boy. Big dresser, big bed, biggish window. Other fireplace in here, because, they got money.
Mm-hmm. Cedric's a good dude. I'm not super suspicious of him, but we did receive a letter from him last night, so I'm just going to glance at the bed and see if it's been used.
It wasn't made.
Cool. Now I'm going to run upstairs and glance around.
So you go upstairs. As you turn it, there's a banister going up, and there's a landing, and you see it kind of like loops around, like going around the top of the staircase, and you can see one door on one side of the wall and two doors on the other side. So there's 3 rooms in this top floor.
All right. We're actually going to start at the farthest one.
Well, there's one on one side, 2 on the other.
Okay. The one.
Okay. So you open it up. It is a bit more lavish than the downstairs in Cedric's room. But there's like a big side, king side bed. This room sees a double also as an office. You see there's like 2 closets. The one with like lovely dresses, bits and pieces. This is clearly Sean and Marissa's room that they share together. And the office seems to be where Marissa keeps all of the logs and information about like keeping the town running. You can actually see, like, because there's kind of like a dust mark on the wall, a hanging spot for an armor piece that Sean had clearly left his armor on as like a memory for battles in old times. Cool. But yeah, there's a couple of paintings on the wall. There is another statue in here. It's not the same statue as downstairs. It does seem to be like this beautifully carved stag that seems to be like half finished, like someone's just slowly whittling away at it by a chair. There's another fireplace up here that's connected to the one downstairs because, they got money.
Yes, they do.
Sorry. But yeah, this is Marissa and Sean's room.
Cool. I have one thing I want to do in this room. I want to step over to the desk and quickly look through correspondence. The names from those letters trying to lure people in, and any of the aliases that I know Red has used.
There's no connection. And you also remember the correspondence you were reading wasn't about people being lured in. They were responses to the question, to people having letters sent to them from the people here.
So people here sent letters and we had all the responses from people outside.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Everyone write that down in your notes. So a week from now.
Yeah. Anything else curious or suspicious in this desk? Just like looking through papers, keywords, mentions of the threads or the diseases or...
No, there's no...
necromancy.
Well, there is... Overthinker, I get it. Let me answer.
Yeah.
Sorry. There is a series of missives and notes written down that Scodule had written down and given to her about the status about the disease and the treatment for the kids. And just like it's a detailed like booklet about how he's going about it, what's being done, who is sick, the parents, and what's being done about it. And it does seem to match up with everything that you've read and heard before. There's also another smaller booklet with a list of medications tried and failed for the Greyburn house. There are detailed notes from Scott Jewell about how to make sure bone structure stays the same, good nutrition, help with bed sores, and other information about making sure like the limbs get plenty of exercise so they don't atrophy, and just details about different sicknesses that revolve around people just not moving at all. And they are for a Greyburn.
Holy shit. That's useful information. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pull out some parchment of my own and quickly jot down just a couple of things that look, important. The top of each category, if you will.
Rennen, you can see Marissa coming in from the outside. She's about all the way. She's down the street, but you can see her approaching the house.
I am going to get up from the chair and run to the stairs and yell up, Vellis, now.
All right, I put everything back and I head downstairs. I'll just do my best to remember what I didn't write down.
You don't go into any of the other rooms.
I'd have to go back to the stairs and then around the other side to get to them.
It's not that far of a distance.
You son of a bitch. I'll check one.
Oh, God damn it.
The right or the left?
Right.
You open the door. It is a much smaller room than the other ones in the house, but it's also well furnished. You see a very call it a queen size bed, with somebody in the bed, bundled up close in blankets and stuff like that, with the arms over the top of the bed. You see an older man seemingly asleep. Shaved head, shaved beard, nice strong jaw, it's kind of sunken, sallow features, a bit like that. Very, very pale. There's not a lot of light in this room. In fact, there are shades over the windows. His eyes are currently closed, and you can see his arms are deep, sickly pale, and you can actually see the veins, like the blue veins running down his arms, and even his fingers seem a bit thin. The bed is very comfortably furnished. It's very plush for someone laying there. You see shelving off to the side with various vials, mortar and pestle, dried herbs, several books on the side. There's a bed dresser off to the other side. There's also just a large comfy chair in the room with a series of books next to it. There are a few paintings on the wall. There is a bedside table with a flute and a lute leaning up next to it, and a very, very old drawing, and it seems to be the rough sketch of a family with just a quick gander at it. 2 parents and 3 kids.
Now I'll close the door and head back down.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think I even give Rennen a little smirk as I return to the main room and set up like I'm looking at the sculpture.
Vellis.
Rennen's not going to say a damn thing.
Vellis.
Yep.
Make me a will save at -5. I mean, +5, actually.
Okay. I don't know how to add in the will save, so I'll just roll and cross my fingers. This wouldn't happen to be a resisting coercion, would it?
Mm-mm. Whatever you roll, we're adding 5 to it.
Yeah. Well, that's a 1, so 6
you got that.
is still under my threshold.
Yep.
Shit.
Nobody tells Vellis what to do, baby.
As you sit down and make yourself comfortable, that feeling that you had this morning of walking through spiderwebs drifts over you, and it's thick and heavy, and you feel sluggish for a moment before shaking it off. Rennen, your amulet is buzzing. Before the front door opens and Marissa walks through.
Miss Greyburn.
She looks up in surprise, and you can see slight bags under her eyes. As she just said, "Oh, good morning to the two of you. Sean must have left. Did he let you in?"
Yes, and he let us stay, saying it would only be minutes out. Question for you, Grizz.
Mm-hmm.
Now that she's closer, is it vibrating more intensely?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not vibrating because she got closer. You start to put that together. Something happened near you or next to you and made it start going. And it stopped. Not everyone who walks through the damn door is magic, man.
I don't trust shit.
It's not my fault. You're just picking on the only mage in town.
That's true. That is that's
like
so
the
fair.
only one. You might not even met her. It's hilarious. Yeah. She's supposed to be fucking a halfling, actually. So, yeah, she's like, well, and she like puts a bag down on the table. It's like, how can I help the both of you?
Apologies for intruding upon you after everything that's going on. There were a few matters we wanted to discuss. Chief among them, defense of the town, perhaps some newcomers. And Rennen, I believe, here had a word about the militia.
I did not.
Is there anything I'm not already aware of?
There's one piece of information you're not aware of.
The town defenses are... The town defenses are fine. If there are newcomers, the militia is fully activated, so they cause any troubles, we're going to be fully able to prepare for them. What is this new information?
Last night, a few of your guardsmen entered upon myself and my companions in the house of a seamstress.
Yes, she was seemingly murdered. I was informed last night.
Indeed. We believe this to be the work of the same individual who has conjured these monsters.
Understood.
Insight. Does she know anything about this individual?
Sure, go ahead and roll it.
Come on. 22.
She does not seem surprised in the least. If only because there's so much shit hitting the wall that someone just being murdered and down at this point is like, well, that sucks.
Mm-hmm.
But okay. She's with the 22 and not much more than that. It's not the double crit that you got fucking last time. Goddamn. She is just as hard to read as she was before. She is taking everything in stride because she has to.
Mm-hmm.
She's honestly just like nodding her head like, okay, that is unfortunate, but we're just gonna have to be on high alert, and everyone in town is already ready to report on any strange happenings. And we are not equipped to deal with large magical monsters, but we are equipped to respond if we see any immediately and evacuate if necessary. So,
Right.
That's what we can do.
I believe Master Vellis would also like to tell you of another strange happening.
Oh, which one?
The Claymore.
Right. So, Master Renfield, her other companion, who I believe is currently...
Here's a question for both of you.
Yeah.
Before you ask that question, given everything that you know about how she's handling right now, Vellis, and Rennen, what you just know about just hunting as a witcher, do you think it's pertinent to tell her about the note?
I mean that her brother is alive.
We don't know he is.
Like, this is like a mental, like, the anime thing where, like, the lightning bolt goes between two homies being like, what do we do? Like, this is the moment to decide. Like, are you looking at each other? Is it pertinent to tell her about the note in your minds?
Low empathy says that she can handle it.
High empathy says that I need her on my side, and using the blackmail material I just acquired seems like a waste of good blackmail.
Okay.
Also, this isn't about empathy. This is about intelligence.
From a tactical perspective, I need her to keep doing the militia so monsters don't get us.
But I'm actually asking Rennen in this moment.
Oh,
and
yeah.
also Vironz. It's not empathy. This is intelligence. Is it pertinent to do so?
Not at this direct point in the conversation.
Okay. So, continuing. This is like one of those page turning moments. This is the choose your own adventure point where Azadem is like, is this what you want to do?
Yeah.
So, go ahead.
For sure.
Perhaps I was mistaken in bringing up the claymore at this exact moment. However, Master Vellis, if you don't mind me bringing up the wolf.
Oh, right. Just that there's a new trader in town. Individual with which I have some experience. It would seem she brought a second professional. Go on, as you were, sir.
Merelda, yes, I'm fully aware that she brought a wolf witcher.
Yeah.
Merelda now, yes.
That's not the name I got, but sure.
She's been here for maybe a week. We'd had dinner together a short while ago, which is actually strange that you also offered the same thing. But you've had dealings with her. Are you part of the same company? Or are you rival companies?
Oh, I think she wants us to be rivals.
I see. But
Not my business to talk about.
Yes, she's been doing business for some time. She's actually been doing more business with the stables and helping them get set up. And we were discussing where to place a warehouse in the outer reaches. I think they were scouting it out yesterday. But it's...
Wouldn't happen to be the north he was looking at, would it?
I'm not quite sure. I was busy yesterday and things changed very rapidly. And I haven't been able to contact her about it because I haven't seen her yet.
Because things have changed rapidly within the last 3 days.
At this, Vellis, because of the roles you've had the past 2 days with her, there's a distinct crack in the mask she's wearing and looks at Rennen. Because my brother died last night, Master Witcher.
Of the subtlety of a warhammer. My apologies for his manner.
No, it's what I'm used to.
Are you now?
Rennen.
Get out. She's not looking at either one of you. She's like kind of like staring off, but it's get out. Witcher. Master Vellis, you can stay. Witcher, get out.
Yeah, he will leave. If I remember rightly, oh, God damn it! Now I actually gotta look. The first level of the house on the side, there's no windows there. On the
side?
other side, it doesn't really. Right, sure.
There are witchers on the floor. There are witchers in the house. There's windows in the Witcher. Oh my god.
Yeah, I know.
Why are you asking?
Well, actually, the better question is there a lattice that I can climb?
No. What year do you think this is? What century do you think this is? Where are you?
There's lattices. I've seen them. It's just a thing that vines grow up.
Where they don't have no.
Cool.
There's not a lattice on the side of the house.
Yeah, he'll wait by like outside of the property line. That's it.
You got it. Okay.
I know. I had plans. But as soon as he said no, I'm like,
Secret Agent Rennen just as the door closes, she's gonna take a deep breath. My apologies. I got everything set to this morning, so I could just kind of take the day. So this is a bit much, Master Vellis.
Certainly.
But we are, and she just kind of like finally just kind of like sits down in a chair and just kind of like puts her head in her hands.
I'll join her. You've been through a great deal. No shame in letting it catch up to you a little bit.
I'm just... he was the strongest in back, weakest in mind, and biggest in heart. And I just miss him terribly.
I envy that. Actually, it's been a very long time since I had anyone whom I would miss so. And begging your pardon, but I would consider it an honor to help you resolve these matters without further taxing your own efforts.
I'm not sure as to what you mean.
Well, you may have noticed that despite their manners, my companions are fairly effective. And I know people all across the continent. If our suspicions are right, and there's some form of magician out there tormenting your lovely town. It is far more within our power to see him stopped than it might be within yours.
Vellis, make me another will save, and it's going to be a +5 again.
Damn. That's a 6 on the dice for a total of 11. So that fails.
Jesus. By your leave, I should like to solve this matter for you.
You say that, Vellis, but honestly, it's more for Bannockburn that you want to do this. This is a good place. And you're starting to understand what Rennen's been talking about, what they've all been talking about, what Turbin was talking about. Who would want to hurt a place like this? Take advantage of it. That stall that you have that you were going to set up, why not turn it into a shop? I mean, Red said it last night. What about that little cottage that you plan to set up in the woods? Even if it hurts, there's a part of you that regret that you felt wash over you. It's something that you truly wanted, and here you can make that happen for yourself. And there's nothing wrong with wanting that.
Yeah.
I may be a humble merchant, but it seems to me the threads of fate have led me here, and I should be no sort of a man if I didn't repay kindness with kindness.
I appreciate that, Master Vellis. I think for today, I'm just going to rest, and I think that's the most important thing. Thank you for visiting. Sorry, I just
Of
you only
course.
need some time.
Of course. A good afternoon to you, ma'am.
Him to you. And Vellis, as you get up and go through the living room and into the kitchen and open the door, that information you gathered and the man you saw, whatever notions of blackmail that you had are replaced with a deep need to protect it. In a sense, you can't quite place it.
You say
As
I'm
you,
going to
like-
the kitchen?
Well, you're exiting the building. As you're exiting. But as you're like opening the door and heading out, you feel like a tug kind of deep in your heart, and then it's kind of feels like something just plucked away. And that silk spiderweb feeling that you had this morning that you were worried that would set in, you feel it on your soul, like on your heart, but it's in like kind of pulled away a little bit as you're exiting and going out to the outside and you see the sky. If you had remained there, maybe even a moment longer, there's a fear in your heart that you realize you would be where Rennen is right now if you hadn't left in that moment. There's a thick fog over you, and if you stay in this town much longer, it's not going to leave. For above table mechanics, the next will save you make in the following morning if you stay here another night will be a +3, and it will stick. There's something about that house that makes the effects on this town so much stronger.
Right.
Yeah, Rennen, you see Vellis.
How was the rest of the conversation?
Was not as productive as I'd hoped, but I somehow think it'll all work out.
Do you now? What'd you find upstairs?
Oh, you know, just some books and papers.
Also, you would call it blackmail now. That notion did go back into you.
Okay, so I'm no longer possessed with a desire to protect whatever that was?
Yeah, it's like if you had stayed in there a little longer, it would have been permanent, but you left just in time.
Gotcha.
Notes and papers. That's all you found?
Business dealings. Little bit of family history.
So not
Perhaps a
in
lead on
public.
the third.
Are you sure you want to work today then?
Well, first things first. Let's find our wayward fop.
And I hand him the notes.
Do these mean anything to you?
Yeah, I'll look through them. Skim through them on our way to Hazel. I'm just gonna like kind of
Which
let those
notes?
guide me.
Oh, did I get rid of them?
Do you mean the notes you were quickly trying to scramble?
I'll just relay as much as I can from memory.
Okay.
Specifically about nutrition. Because I'm on the thread of they're keeping a monster of some kind. And maybe Rennen can tell from its diet what kind of monster it is. But I'm not telling Rennen that I found that upstairs. Because he's clearly on the protect the town kick. And I don't want him to stab me for knowing it.
Cool. Rennen, the information and the quick stuff that he was able to scribble down and repeat from memory, that's basic care of someone who's most likely in a coma.
Oh, I mean, they're as good as dead.
God damn.
They're not dead. They probably won't die, but they're as good as dead.
I need him in a doctor show. Like,
I'm sorry. Was that too much?
I've never seen anyone play Empathy Zero the way you're playing it now. It's fantastic.
I want Dr. House and Rennen to meet. Just like,
Who can care less about people's lives?
He cares. It's just that you gave him a coma patient, and he goes like, "Eh."
No, it's fine. It's a rutabaga throws papers. Like, Jesus.
Yes, I know it's a fucking squash. I don't care.
Right.
Yeah, they're about as good as dead. Why?
What?
Well, they won't be waking up anytime soon.
I see.
Is that it?
Is that what? I was just curious.
I mean, I still want to figure out whatever magic's affecting the town. I mean, just because I want to stay here and put down some roots doesn't mean there's not something going on.
Right. And also there are children dying, supposedly, so...
And that, which, if I were to believe, they're definitely connected. Though I still have the shared dream of the threats in the sky is obviously an issue. Though you two seeing them last night is odd. I still genuinely don't believe it.
Of course not, right. Preposterous.
Not preposterous. But I don't believe it because I didn't see it.
Let's
So
find
I'll
the
let you
other.
guys ruminate on that and hopefully make some connections. So, Hazel.
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
That's an excellent question. Where the fuck is the graveyard?
You don't know.
Awesome.
Well, the people who do know are chasing you. So, this is... How long would you keep running before you realize that they're probably actually trying to help you?
You know what? Let's let me roll endurance real quick.
Oh, until you get tired. Understood.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
It's an 18.
Oh, that's so long. Okay. That's so long. That's so long, man. That's so long. I was like DC like 12. Oh man, right. He's a man at arms. All right. So you're running. You're pulling the cart. Actually, you know what? That's rough. You look behind you after a good while of running. They are nowhere to be seen.
Oh, good. Oh, I can finally catch my breath.
You get the impression that it might have been a while ago because they're just farmers and not trained soldiers. And while they have strength, stamina to run for like 20 minutes, not really. You, on the other hand.
Oh, I keep forgetting that I've rather upped my lung capacity for this sort of thing.
He sort of looks around.
Oh, hey there, big guy. Need some help with that?
Oh, okay. Hello. Hi. Salutations.
You have to look up to see this person's face.
Holy shit.
Is this Cedric?
Mm-hmm.
There is just a blank and unmoving look on Hazel's face as he's looking at this man.
It's still wearing the same clothes, but it's a bit strange. They're worn, tattered, bloody. There are stitch marks, rough stitch marks around the base of his neck. His right sleeve is completely torn off, and there's stitch marks around his bicep.
Oh.
Smiles a little crooked. One of his eyes a little bulging and bloodshot, and his tongue slightly rolling out of his mouth.
Oh my god. Oh dear gods. This town is finally broken me. I hate this town. I hate this town so much. Oh my god, what am I looking at? Is this a hallucination? Oh. Hello.
And he's gone.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! No! Okay. Yeah, he's looking around and he's starting to sweat a little. Can he tell where in town he is right now?
You're just kind of... There's a chicken farm, a couple of houses, like a tannery. You have no idea.
Oh no. Oh no.
Kind of happens when you run around aimlessly.
Oh no, not this again, Oh god. This cannot happen for a second time in a row. I haven't even had my tea yet. Oh my god. Okay. Now I've got this. I am a trained professional and a mercenary. I've dealt with far worse than this. I will figure this out somehow. Why don't I just go back the way that I came? Yes, this seems like an excellent idea. If I see anybody on my way...
Yeah, but do you know where you came from?
Is it fucking Cedric again?
Yeah, he's leaning on the wagon.
What the Okay, literally, what are you? Hi, hello? What is this? What is happening? Are you haunting me?
Not sure what you mean. I'm just here. I gave you your sword back.
Yes, but you're
Oh,
also...
is there anything wrong with that?
You died. I saw your head get spat out. You definitely... That is the thing that happens to people who have died.
But I'm here, aren't I?
Yes, which is... well, I won't say it's a problem, but how?
And he's gone.
Oh God.
It honestly is like when you blink, it's kind of gone.
I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Do I also have a fucking blue thread behind my neck? He's like swatting behind his own neck as he's like trying to pull the cart around and start going back the way that he came.
As you turn the cart around,
Yeah.
you see a very familiar figure.
Oh no.
Wearing the same simple, like, verdant green dress, long blonde hair, and soft smile. You see it's Dora.
This cannot be. No, they have to be playing tricks on me.
I'm here.
What the hell is this?
We're all here, son. Been a long time, boy. You feel a clap on your shoulder. And you turn. It's your father.
So he's gonna lift up the cart a little, and he's gonna start doing some mental math before he does anything else. And in fact, he is going to get a quick bead on this situation, because this definitely seems like, out of everything he's tried to clock out of this day, the weirdest thing that has happened, because his dad, of all people, should definitely be rotting in a cell right about now.
So as you get a clock on this situation, you lift the cart up.
Yeah.
It is so much lighter than it was a moment ago.
I'm just gonna look back to the cart.
The bodies are gone. You see, and I hate to interrupt, but I really do need to tell you what's happening. I've messed with you enough. Kind of entering the peripheral of your vision is a tall, cloaked figure just wrapped in black rags, and the rags go around on a hood that goes over the top of the head. Long, flowing, raggedy rags that go down to this floating figure with long, pale arms going way down too long, with long, pale fingers that end in long, even longer claws as it kind of like puts them a little closer to its chest and kind of leans around you. Hello, Hazel.
No, he's gonna try and like lean away from that. Wow, okay, yeah, you must be the, hello. That's the witch I spoke of.
He's like reaching up to his claymore. He's not gonna draw it yet, but like he's definitely prepared right about now. Not knowing how effective that's gonna be fucking be against something like this.
Okay, it's not there.
Oh,
how rude. The first thing you do is reach for your sword.
Yep. I think that's rational reaction to all of this. What do you want with me?
I was honestly just trying to test your gumption. But here you are, ready to draw your blade on me. I even gave you back Cedric after you killed him.
Somehow I don't think he's fully alive in the way most people would expect.
Well, just call me out. Goodness, I did everything I could. Look, his eyes are even facing the same way. But I understand what you mean. But here you are, just a man with a sword, fighting a necromancer. Just making a mess of a town.
So you and...
Don't you just want your wonderful woman back? You're his Dora. Look, she's right there. And the long hand and finger point down the street where you can see Asdora standing. I can get you to her.
Oh, exactly.
Oh, a few simple ways. What are you willing to give up, Hazel, to get everything you've ever dreamed? From what I understand, your entire family's in prison, like that one, and your father's still right there, hand on your shoulder. And that one and one of your sisters. All rotting away because some evil bastard got bent out of shape and just couldn't help but making sure they rotted in the depths of the most disgusting prison imaginable for wronging him. But you could free them. You could have the woman, have the life you were meant to live. You are far too intelligent, far too skilled to have this be the legacy you are in the wake of. Think of everything they could have done if they'd used their skills for anything else. If you had to start all over, all the way back at the beginning, to when your grandfather had the first ill thought in his life, wouldn't you stop it from happening?
Hazel takes a deep breath, clenching his eyes shut, letting the breath pour back through his clenched teeth as he tries to focus his thoughts until the breath fully empties out. How I feel about the past, about what I would do to change it. The tides of fate that were spun and twisted by hands that did not belong to me is irrelevant. Past is past, and it will remain so.
Liar. And one of the hands holds up in front of your face something you keep kind of deep in your pack, just as a mental reminder. It's your family's papers of nobility. Liar. You still hold this with you. What are you hoping for? Somebody give you a pat on the back? Oh, I remember the time you meant something. I remember the time when we lived in a manor and had servants, and I could study the wide world around, and people actually gave a damn if I did or not. No, past isn't just the past for you. You hate them. And the one time you tried to do something for yourself, and it points back to Zora, it left you. And once again, it was out of your control. Because some sick fuck wanted to fuck with your family because of some bullshit they pulled on him. And you paid the price. The past is the past. You're drowning in it. It's trying to eat you alive. It's threatening you. It's threatening this town. What are you willing to give up to make it stop?
For the first time, he's going to level his gaze directly with the specter, tilting his head as the fear and tension ebbs a little. What is your angle here? You're trying to coax something out of me. I know that much. But why? Of anyone in this town?
Because... And the figure points and goes to the center of your chest. Despite your noble and honorific features that you present to everyone, you have the most hate in you. And the thing I want most is to see it out in the world where it belongs. It shouldn't fester. It should be taken care of. Fostered and then put down. Like the dog that doesn't pay attention or listen to you. That's all I've ever done. That's what I did for this town. It was a cesspool before I got here. You see that building over there wasn't there? You see that tannery wasn't there? All because one of the Bannockburns had the gumption, the will to do what needed to be done.
that this town became what it did.
And what exactly?
And did he suffer for it?
Yes.
Did he think it's worth it?
Oh, he's still doing it. Much to the detriment of everyone around him.
And what?
I'm giving...
Go ahead.
What, pray tell, did he think needed to be done? What sacrifice did he make?
Much like your family, his made a series of poor decisions, and everyone in this town suffered for them.
So, he stood on top of a mountain and begged me with all of his heart to aid him in making Bannockburn the paradise it should have always been. And he sacrificed something so monumental.
It allowed me to spin fate the way it needed to be spun. And I could do the same thing for you, Hazel Renfield. All I need is your hate.
And that is when we're in tonight's session.